breathe a little heavier on the stream, Mike. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Do I breathe heavy?
Yeah. Very heavy, actually. But you were getting a swig of something, so maybe you're...
I think you meant always.
No. I mean,
okay.
Right now. As soon as I went live.
Oh.
You were sucking wind for some reason.
I was like, oh, God. I didn't know.
Okay. No, it's all good.
I apologize.
No, you're great.
I thought we were doing a countdown.
It's showtime.
Who are these socials?
Taking down the other podcasts one by one.
Who are these socials?
That clip is why people make fun of you.
With Karl
This is all just for the radio.
and Mike.
We don't have business to take care of.
Who are these
We are
socials?
the #1 podcast on the internet today.
WATS.
Welcome to yet another episode of WATS, the show thousands of people come to answer the age-old question, what's the deal with social media? This is the only show about social media that will change your political views. I'm your host, Karl Hamburger. With me, as always, is Mike Geary, a.k.a. Blind Mike. What's up, Mike?
I'll be self-conscious about my breathing the rest of this episode, but I'm doing fine otherwise.
You know, there are rumors going around that there was never a list, and that I won't read your super chats. The latter is simply not true. I will read every super chat, but if you really want to piss us off, and I know a lot of people here do want to do that, go over to supertip.gg/WATP, and that's where you can really fuck with the momentum of the show and make it all about you. Selfishly go on there and get your little quips in with your different AI voices and think that you're part of the show. If that's what you want to do, if you fancy yourself disruptor.
Yeah, just my one request is just don't have my voice say anything about the Jews. That bit has, I think we all agree, enough is enough. You know?
It's getting back to Dave Portnoy, and he's not thrilled about it.
We can all agree it's run its course. We're done.
Yes, it's not funny anymore. I'm not cracking up every time I see it and hear it.
Good.
That's for
I'm
sure.
glad we all are on the same page.
Okay. Well, Mike, the show has started, and you know what that means. People are on pins and needles. They're like, oh my gosh, my favorite segment is coming up. Most of these shows, they wait until the middle or the end to play the best parts. But this show, we start right off with the best segment of the show. And of course, I am talking about
Banter World Order, BWO.
Now, to discuss the events of the day, Banter is the way to reflect on events of the day. Karl and Mike, Banter! Banter!
Mike, will you describe what the banter segment is to people who are not used to the show or are new to it?
Of course. Oh, will I?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm putting you on the spot, buddy.
We do a thing here that's unlike any other podcast. Well, most other podcasts don't.
You've been so good at it. In the past, I thought I could easily just give that to you and you would just launch into it.
I misheard you through me. All right, let me try.
Okay.
Listen, most other podcasts, you listen to these guys and you think, what do they barely even know each other? They don't have the chemistry that I'm used to on Who Are These Socials. When you come here, it's like you're with your pals. You think, am I even listening to a podcast or am I in the room with these guys? And that's because we ease you into the program unlike any other show, and that's with Banter.
That's right. This is a conversation that it feels like you're just overhearing some guys at the bar next to you having a conversation, and you go, wow, oh, that's right. I'm watching a show or I'm listening to a podcast. I completely forgot. I just thought I was just hanging with some cool guys.
Right.
Enjoying each other's company.
If you have your headphones in at a bar, you're not a loser. You're with your buddies, Karl and Mike.
Right. Yes. So the way I want to start off Banter is with something that I could have brought to the show, but it's so visual that it wouldn't make sense for this show. But Hot Gilf 69 in our Discord was posting NASCAR Defy Vision race. Are you familiar with this?
Oh, no. That sounds like I should be.
You should be. Do you remember when we played the blind people playing baseball?
Baseball I'm familiar with, yes.
Yeah. That was like a thing where it's all like sound sonar.
Yep.
And people are trying to hit a ball because it's coming in hot. This is crazy. It's a NASCAR race. Yeah, it's incredible. The commentary was in a different language, so I don't think it's legal here in the U.S., but there's like 50 cars driving around a racetrack, and all of the drivers are blind. And it looks like bumper cars.
Is it safe in that way? I guess like they're not real cars, right? It's like go-karts or something?
They're real cars, but they're not. But they're not NASCAR cars. They're like just Toyotas and Hondas.
How fast are they going?
Oh, they don't get very fast at all because they all just bank into each other immediately. And some like swerve off to the side and just run into the wall. And other ones are like, I don't know. Maybe some people have better vision than others because some of them like make turns every now and again.
Wow. The winner gets a license. That's what the competition.
Yes, that's smart. That's a good idea. Wow. You only got 17 accidents. Here's your driver's license, sir. But yeah, I wasn't sure if you were familiar with that. I wanted to bring that up.
No, I can't tell if that's like cruel or freeing. Like is it an opportunity for these people that in any other country wouldn't have it? Or were people like, what if we raced them? That'd be really funny.
I have an answer for you. The answer is it's hilarious.
That's what
I recommend it. And if you go into our Discord, you go to whoarethese.com, there's a link to our Discord server on the website. It's free to join. We have a Who Are These Socials podcast. And as I was going through it today, it really is, if you enjoyed this show, you should really get on there. It's a nice complimentary portion where there's so many funny clips and things that people post in there that don't make it to the show proper, but it's totally worth it to go in there and peruse from time to time and post your own links.
Yeah.
Who
maybe
knows?
you'll be featured on Who Are These Socials?
Maybe you'll be maybe Karl and Mike will get a little chuckle out of what you found on social media. The other thing I want to talk to you about is more controversy. Dave Portnoy brought you up again today.
Damn it, I was going to play it on my show, but I guess I'll address it here.
All right, well, let's talk about it because Casey Day sent this to me. Gave me a heads up.
He's ruining my show?
Yep.
What a weasel.
Mike, this just in. This is your show.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Fucking
I'm
asshole.
starved for content over there.
You fucking asshole. This is part of our banter section still, everybody.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's good
big.
news.
Congrats.
Can I
Dave.
give context to
Thanks.
this, or is it better
Excited.
if I explain after?
I think it's better if you explain after.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. So this is the show that he does
The
with
unnamed
Kirk.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, the unnamed show, right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good
big.
news.
Congrats, Dave.
Thanks.
Yes.
Excited.
Yeah. Anything else, Whit? You've been bringing it today.
Oh, Hack writes in the chat, he says, it's not my week, that's Kreger's problem.
No. It's your problem. What are you talking about?
All right, anyway, moving on.
I saw Blind Mike want to sue me for.
That's fucking gross. I tried to talk to him
You
well, a few times
dog
off
that
air.
guy for years and then
Yeah.
throw him in a commercial for your new energy drink.
Well, you think we don't own?
Okay. So Dave goes, I see Blind Mike wants to sue me.
Mhm.
And Kirk goes, yeah, it's crazy. This
it's bad.
fucking Blind Mike guy, he's out of control. he just can't stop trying to bring litigation against you.
I
Dave.
really like Whitney taking my side in this, having no idea what's true or not. He's like, "Hey, listen, you've been pretty tough on this guy. It's about time he stepped up."
Yep. Yeah, so do you want to provide some context for this now?
Yeah,
Since
so they
Dave
put
is
out-
complaining
they put
about
out a-
you suing him?
They put out a commercial for Dave's new energy drink, and there's a bunch of different stuff he says that relate to him. Like, hey, if you want to be like this, drink this energy drink. And one of the things is like, if you want to beat a blind guy in ping pong, it's a clip of him beating me in ping pong. A bunch of people tagged me in it. I didn't really give a shit, but I on Kirk's show, I said it was, I just thought it was funny to say, hey, should I sue him for that? And then right after I go, obviously I'm kidding around, and Kirk goes, oh yeah, he'll hear that part. And then today, Justin told me that it was on the prep sheet for the Unnamed show. So if you go and listen to today's Kirk Minahan show, I go, hey, Kirk, you and I, we've known each other a long time. You'll straighten this whole thing out, right? And he goes, oh, absolutely.
Just the opposite.
He goes, don't worry. No problem. So listen to him take over and explain to Dave exactly what my intentions are.
Yeah, it's just the opposite of that. What Kirk is doing is brilliant.
Yes.
He's just leaning into this thing that
He's made Portnoy into like Mike Francesa. He clowns Portnoy every week, and Dave has no idea.
Right. He's just nonstop telling him that you're talking all this trash about Portnoy and you got all this shit going on. And Dave just goes, yeah, that fucking Blind Mike. What a prick.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah. It is. It's a lot of fun. But I like that Ryan Whitney has my side. That's all I needed.
You know what's not fun is people interrupting our show over at supertip.gg/WATP like Venom Tony 15 over here.
When you go to prison, the most important thing in your life is going to be booty. A ked's butt. Booty. Getting some booty is more important than eating food. It's more important than drinking water. If I see a colored cat I like, I tell him like this here. I likes you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
So that's a good pickup line.
Intimidating?
I'll remember that. Anonymous says, sorry, I've missed your show since Monday. A few inconveniences, like my work truck bursting in flames. Send in the video, please, Anonymous. I want to see that. That sounds fun.
These people apologize to you for
It's a good story.
their vehicles bursting into flames.
Well, no, he missed the fucking show. He's still going to watch the shows, Mike.
It's a good point.
I
Yeah,
need
what were you so
everyone
busy
here.
with?
Yeah, I need everyone
Couldn't
here
go
live.
anywhere.
Right. It's not no excuse at all. You need to be
Yeah.
here live watching these shows.
That's fair.
General GK coming in.
Mike, great job on your investigation of BitBoy Crypto. Very entertaining video.
Even though your quote unquote investigation was mostly just watching a YouTube video from someone who already did the real work,
Pretty much.
Portnoy was right, you lazy bum.
That's very hurtful. Yeah, that's not too far off. Other people definitely did the work. It's not really an investigation. I just thought it was a fun name for the show.
Speaking of hurtful, Apeshit Media says, Mike, do you trim your own beard?
I don't.
I think it looks fine. Apeshit
Yeah.
Media. Don't give this guy a
I got a
complex. over
haircut the other day. Blame the barber.
It's so mean to do something like that. Who could be mean to Blind Mike? Oh, let's play a game called Guess the Sound.
Can Mike guess the sound from this clip that Carl has found?
This one comes in from Psychotic on the Discord. And of course, the way this game works is that we play a clip that the rest of us can all see and know what's going on.
It's an exhausting start to the program.
Is it? Are you having a hard
Breathe
time
too
with
loud.
this?
Here's a clip of Dave Portnoy. All right.
Yep.
Here's a thing you can't see.
Yep. Yeah. Do you see what's going on here?
All right. Let's do it.
Should we have a meeting after this?
No.
Well, let's take this offline if you don't mind. Guess the sound of the game where we play a clip and Mike, who can't see what's going on, is trying to guess what he thinks is going on from just hearing it. And this is from Psychotic in the Discord. It's a very short clip, so listen closely. Mike, guess the sound.
Pigeons.
Wow. That's actually not far off.
Really?
They're actually eider ducks.
Oh, I don't know eider ducks. Sorry.
I didn't know eider ducks either, but this is what they sound like, apparently. I don't know. Can we give that to him? It was a bird.
If I said bird, maybe you'd give it. I named a specific bird.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We went to the judges. They say no. We unfortunately.
That's fair. I understand.
Cannot give that to you. All right. Well, good news for you, Mike, because I know you like winning. We have a second guess the sound.
Oh, goody.
This one came in from Jilly, and this one had me lolling. Let's see if you can guess the sound.
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
I'll give you a clue. This makes me laugh every time I watch it. Mike, guess the sound.
It sounds like the person is on fire, but it's too cartoonish.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's how a person on fire would sound in a cartoon.
I wouldn't be chuckling if I saw a person burning alive. I don't think.
You
You want to hear it again?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it again.
All right, you guys ready?
All right, Mike, what do you think?
I guess I want to say this person's on some kind of roller coaster or something.
Okay, what kind of person do you think it is on a roller coaster?
I'm going to go black woman.
Oh, fuck, that's really funny. I'm going to give you partial credit.
Okay.
This would be a person with Down syndrome.
Oh, really?
On a roller coaster. It's a slow on a roller coaster. And actually, Robo Shitstain MK9000 responded to this. Jilly put this in the Discord.
Okay.
And he wrote, from Down syndrome to up in the air syndrome in 3 seconds, our doctors are truly miracle workers.
What kind of roller coaster? I'm imagining not a typical roller coaster, but like one of those like tomahawk things or something.
You know, it's hard to tell because the camera's just directly on the person with Downs,
right.
But he's definitely doing loops, and he's in a city. You can see buildings behind him.
Interesting. Maybe it's Six Flags or something?
Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, but that's fun. This guy's having a good time.
It is fun. Good for him.
All right. I want to head over to Twitter just real quick. I want to see what's going on over at Twitter.
Look at this tweet now.
Speaking of Robo Shitstain 9000, he also posted this in our Discord, and this is coming from Stephen King. You know,
really?
Stephen King,
He's a fan of the show.
No. This is just a tweet that he put out.
Okay.
Stephen King put a tweet out. He says, the Epstein client list is real. So is the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. That's 19.
I thought he was going to say the Epstein client list is real. I know because I'm on it.
Nope. He's very dismissive of this Epstein client list. And what I like is the response to that from this guy, The Real Rage. He says, the one time you take Trump's side is to defend child rape.
I was going to say, isn't he a massive anti-Trump guy?
Hates Trump. And yet, this is the thing he wants to agree with
the
him
one
on.
thing, like all celebrities and powerful people can be like, hey, Donald's got this one right.
Is that bizarre? Why even weigh in? If you're on the side of, there is no client list. This island was on the up and up. There was nothing going on. There's no shenanigans. Why even comment?
Where were if it's the equivalent of the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah.
Where were these people when Jeffrey Epstein was in prison, when he was arrested?
The first time or the second time?
I'll go with the second time. The more
okay.
popular.
All right, let's go with the second time. Right.
Where were these people going? This man is the most wrongfully persecuted human in American history. Look at what we've put on him, and none of it's true. Where were all these people?
I didn't see Stephen King with a picket sign outside of the correctional facility. Yeah. It's bizarre how this is all working out. It really is a weird time to be alive. Now, here's a theory that's going around. I don't want to get into the Epstein list too much.
Yeah.
But there is a theory. I think this is, well, it might be, what's his name? Alex Jones might have come up with this. And I'll repeat it here. I don't give a shit.
Sure.
Trump's president. What are they going to do? His theory is that Trump or whoever, the brain trust over there, got together and they went, so wait, we have all this blackmail and all these people who are powerful and we're just going to give that away for free? Would that be the dumbest thing we could do, or do we want to use this to our advantage, just like Epstein was?
Not a terrible theory.
It's not the worst.
Al, you've done it again.
It's not the worst. I heard that and I went, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't want to do that either.
Everyone points to Sandy Hook, but the guy's got a few gems. That's a pretty good theory.
Yeah. Even a broken clock.
That's right.
This is another funny thing that I saw all over Twitter. A lot of people are posting this. And this is a Coldplay concert.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
All right. This is fun. They put up on the big Jumbotron, the big screen behind them. They're showing a couple who's embracing each other and dancing. And, oh, don't you love Coldplay? Not really, but I do want to get my dick sucked. You know, one of those kind of conversations. And the guy and the girl look like they do not want to be up on a Jumbotron. This guy ducks down. He almost lays down flat.
They're probably just self-conscious is all. I'm sure.
After he sees himself on there.
Look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
So that's fun.
Great to call them out, too.
Yeah. He even says either they're having an affair or they're very shy. So if you scroll down through the comments, somebody explains that this is Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer. He's married to Megan Kerrigan Byron. They have 2 children together. This video shows him with the company's CPO, Kristen Cabo.
Wait, what is CPO?
She was also reportedly married. So I think that's personnel. So it's like head of HR.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard the head of HR, but I didn't know CPO. All right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, he brings, the chick he's having an affair with to the Coldplay concert. They fucking out him on the screen. Yeah. And the way they reacted to it probably didn't help. Like this one from Matt Wallace is the one who posted this. This has 21.8 million views. And I've seen many other people post this.
I know. And if they just didn't react, no one would really know.
It probably wouldn't have spread so much.
Maybe they would have gotten caught in their own circle. Like someone that works at the company is there or whatever. But it wouldn't be a viral video for sure.
Correct. And I think I saw that the wife has already changed her last name on Facebook.
Oh, this poor bastard.
It's too bad.
Yeah, really.
That is too bad.
You get a few days to goose the secretary at that company because HR is a mess, it seems.
Right. Yeah. What are you going to be mad at me? I'm just a sales rep.
Right.
I'm just a sales rep begging someone from accounting.
I learned it from watching you.
Right. Yeah. It's a culture here. It's not my fault. Hack Ride Studios, $5. Apologies, boss. Carl threatened me with gay stuff.
This guy, a piece of shit. Hey, can you pay me more? This guy says.
And he's throwing me under the bus. This fucking guy.
He's a weasel.
After everything I've done for this guy, this Hack Ride Studios.
Yeah.
By the way, stick around. Stick around after the show. You will be redirected to unboxing Riley Martin on the Hack Ride Studios YouTube channel.
Yes.
Episode 15, unboxing Riley Martin, one of the great characters from the Howard
Give
Stern
him the
Show.
what for. Get in his chat and say he's not allowed to play Riley Martin clips anymore. See what he has to do.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Play his clips before he can on your show.
Yeah.
See how he likes it. A little taste of his own medicine.
That's right.
Rocco Orb 2002 says merry-go-downs. That's good. That's fun. I like that.
That is fun.
All right. Okay, let's head over to YouTube. I just discovered this right before we started the show, and I think this might be great.
I'll stop the show and watch YouTube.
So this one came in also from RoboShitStain MK9000, doing a lot of great work for us over in our Discord. And this is a guy, Khalid Ataf, who is a YouTuber, over 1 million subscribers, very popular. And I guess he works at a convenience store in the hood, and he's behind glass, and, you know, he's got the security there, and he does different things to the customers at this convenience store.
Okay.
In this video, he just starts calling customers McDonald's names and just sees how they react to it.
Okay.
It's a longer video. I only watched a little bit of it. Let's see if this is going to be interesting for us.
All right.
Hey, you have a blessed day, McFlurry.
McFlurry?
Yeah.
What you mean McFlurry?
What you mean?
McFlurry, this not know who the you is, dude.
Nah, you don't know what I'm talking about? I'm not like McFlurry, like, you know that.
But that's not McDonald's, bro.
I ain't got no Diddy, bro.
Nah, why you tripping, bro?
Come on, bro. You sweet. Come on, don't be like that, bro. You have a blessed day, chicken nugget.
Sorry, what?
So you have a blessed day, chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget?
Yeah.
What do I look like? Chicken nugget to you?
What you mean?
Bro, you just call me chicken nugget.
You look eatable, bro. You look crunchy.
Boy, stop playing with me, bro. I'll break through
Yeah.
It's strange.
Bro.
Yes, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You look.
I wouldn't think he was calling me that if I heard it. If he said have a blessed day chicken nugget, I wouldn't be like, are you calling me a chicken nugget? I would just think he was a weird guy.
These people are all very offended by everything he says to them. It turns out. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see you reacting to this. I thought you were going to enjoy this more because I was going to send you some of these links to see if you wanted to pull clips or something. But I don't know if you're into this.
Let me see if he keeps going. Let me see.
All
if
right, we'll play a little bit more.
Yeah.
Call it crunchy.
Boy, what?
I'm just saying what I'm feeling, bro.
You can't be that nigga off YouTube.
What you mean?
You that nigga off YouTube?
Who?
Playing around in the rap.
I don't like his bro.
Bro, that's you. What you mean?
What he be doing? What he be doing?
You be playing with niggas in the gas station. That's you.
I'm saying like what? Like what?
There's an odd threshold of celebrity now, huh?
It is. Yeah, you're right. Like you can't even prank people without just
Hey,
being
you're
like,
the guy.
Hey, you're that guy that my cousin's pissed at.
There's no way how would he find a guy that knows? There's no way this guy's famous.
I told you, there's over 1 million views or 1 million subscribers. This guy has.
I don't know that I get it, but good for him.
Yeah.
Like what you just did, chicken nugget.
Nah. Hell no. I ain't with that fruity. Yeah. I ain't with that fruity, bro. I ain't sweet.
Fruity?
Yeah.
Man, you.
I ain't like his. I don't like. He's my op. You talking about Khalid?
Yeah, Khalif, right?
Yeah. Nah. That can't be me.
Man, you funny as hell, bro. Bro, stop playing.
Hey, don't raise your voice.
Come on, bro. What you doing?
Don't raise your voice. For real. Don't raise your voice at him. Don't raise your voice at him. Snicker.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy.
Yeah, what up?
You want a bag?
Yeah, give me my change.
Hey, you have a blessed day, cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I don't know why that one got me. It was off the menu.
No. I mean, like, you know McDonald's.
That ain't got to do with me.
What you mean, bro?
What you mean, gang?
It's like, you know, a cheeseburger look good, bro.
There's a guy behind him in line who's just laughing at this exchange.
I ain't even trying to disrespect you. I'm saying you look good.
But you get your homie on that too?
Nah, what you mean?
So your tweaking fool.
How?
Stop calling me a cheeseburger, gang.
All right, McChick. Hey, don't do that, bro.
Man.
Oh, no.
What you doing that?
Yeah.
What you doing that for, bro?
Oh, he's getting violent after being called a cheeseburger. I personally, my last name's Hamburger, but I would be okay if someone called me cheeseburger. I'd be like, it's honest mistake.
Add a little zest, yeah.
Yeah.
Goofy calling me a cheeseburger.
Hey, bro, you should be glad you look like a cheeseburger, bro.
Get your gay faggot.
Come on, bro, don't do that.
All right, I think Mike's coming around.
I like the lady. She knows how to insult.
That was actually a guy. Do you want to sit through one more? Let's sit through one more and see what we think.
Yeah.
Let me get 3 munch bars.
3 munch bars? How you coming, my boy?
Yeah, how you coming?
Chillin'. How you want a bag, my boy? Little bag?
Yeah. I don't need no bag.
I bet. Hey, you have a blessed day, McMuffin.
What? What you say?
I just said you have a blessed day, McMuffin.
McMuffin?
Like,
who talk to?
What you mean?
McMuffin?
Yeah. Why you upset?
What you mean why I'm upset? I look like a bitch you gang?
Nah, chill.
I
What you
can't
doing?
imagine stopping my
Come on,
day.
bro. What you
I'd
doing?
just be like, yeah, okay. I guess I misheard him or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Now these people react very differently than you or I would.
What did you say, McMuffin?
Why you say that?
You calling me a McMuffin like a bitch?
Nah, I'm just saying because you kind of look zesty a little bit. Because I thought.
Zesty a little bit. Stop playing with me, gang. Stop.
Nah, come on, bro. What you doing?
Yeah, brother, stop.
Hey, chill, bro. Why you so mad, bro? Hey, nah, come on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Come on.
Hey, bro. Check it out. All right.
All right, people get very upset. Anyway, that might be worth looking at. Maybe not. I thought you were going to be more excited about that than you were.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a genuine reaction.
I feel judged now. I have to
No.
Bit pretty good.
No, I this was cracking me up before the show started. I was like, I'm going to bring this to the show and see what Mike thinks. Maybe he'll want to dissect this some more. But maybe not.
I can't get the headspace of reacting to someone being like, "Hey, McMuffin." I can't imagine being like, "What the fuck?"
That's why it's funny, Mike. This is what I'm telling you. This is why it's interesting for people.
Now I'm laughing.
Jesus Christ. You're the worst. The absolute worst. Let's head over to Instagram and see what's going on over there.
Blinded like Blind Mike. Don't be a douche. Instagram in the night. Blinded like Blind Mike. Check out these reels. They might make you wanna fight.
Hilaria Baldwin. You familiar with her?
Man.
She's the Spanish girl who married Alec Baldwin, the famous movie star.
An immigrant that Alex saved.
Right. And she hates attention.
Mm-hmm.
It really bothers her when paparazzi is trying to snap a photo or two.
Oh, it's miserable. I mean, you showed me the video where they had the gall to catch her while she was posing with her book.
Well,
imagine
holding her book,
approached.
just holding her book with the cover facing out, waiting to cross the street in Manhattan.
Imagine you're innocently walking around with your book and your face on it, and these people are snapping pictures. It's just wrong.
I can't even imagine. Thank God I'm not that big of a celebrity. I just, it would be rough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, she's having a tough go at the beach.
I had a paparazzi chasing me in a car while I was on foot going for my run. I don't know what it bothers me, right? Man in car chasing woman on foot feels like it should be not okay. Anyway, I came to make lemonade. I got my beautiful, took my shoes off, running in the sand, finishing my run. We'll see if he figures out where I'm going to exit the beach. They figure these things out pretty easily. So, but until this point, I have at least like 1 point against him. See if he catches me over here. Love you guys, bye.
Okay.
It's very, very brave of her. It's interesting that she thinks there are people that follow her on Instagram that are like, "Oh, you poor thing. How do you deal with this?"
Well,
like, she doesn't have fans. There's no one that empathizes with her.
Well, I was reading the comment section for that very reason.
Okay.
Whoa, no, you are not wrong.
Good.
So she writes, "It bothers me, so I kick my shoes off and go to where he can't. I make lemonade. Hashtag Hilaria Baldwin. Hashtag paparazzi. Hashtag run. Hashtag lemonade."
I make lemonade sounds like I'm pissing. Like,
yeah, are we still doing this hashtag shit that doesn't make any sense? So the first two comments underneath that, we have Monjoy Walk says, "If you don't want the paparazzi chasing you, why do you insist on filming and posting yourself?"
It's an interesting question. I had the same question, sir.
That has 133 likes and 68 replies underneath it.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
we're like, even like what we do this sometimes with Woke Dad, where we read his comments and we're like, who are these people that support him? But he does have people, like-minded people that support him. Most people do on social media. Hilaria, I don't think does. because the only reason we know who she is because she pretended not to know how to pronounce cucumber.
Right. IBM 187 says, why false eyelashes while you're running?
Well, hey.
She's all dialed up. She's all dialed up on this jog. Well,
trying to look good in case no one takes a picture of her.
She does respond. This is how you know it bothers her.
Yeah.
Because she's in her comments responding to that first question I wrote. If you don't want the paparazzi chasing you, why do you insist on filming and posting yourself?
Yep.
She says, because it's on my... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do the accent. Because it's on my terms. I should be able to share myself without being chased by a car. I've made some peace with certain paparazzi who behave safer and kinder. Saying this to me is like telling a woman she's asking for harassing attention because of just existing, walking down the street.
Yeah, she's exactly like a rape victim. That's a great comp, Hilaria.
I have experience with both, so I know. I exist.
You guys might not get me, but rape victims understand.
I exist. I like to share myself with my community. I like to be creative and play. That's not asking to be chased by a weird grown man in a car.
Now, are you able to translate Spanish, or does Instagram do that for you?
She wrote it in English. I'm just reading the... I'm reading the English words.
That must have been difficult for her to
She
figure
probably
out.
she probably has a translation service, or Alec did it or something. I'm not sure.
But yeah, the guy makes the perfect point. Like, you're posting this on Instagram and going, oh, isn't attention the worst? You're showing everyone where you run, by the way.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And if you're out jogging and you're all dialed up and she's got her fake eyelashes and stuff, like, who cares if someone snaps a photo?
I know.
What are you worried about?
Can you? Don't you hate it when you're looking this good and people?
What could happen to you from that? What's the difference? Oh no, TMZ is covering me again. Fuck! It's not like your husband murdered someone again. It's probably going to be pretty positive.
It's impressive. Like with Alec, his career is in the public. He has to be seen in some form or fashion. He has to be in the public eye. That's what his career is. Hilaria doesn't have to do any of this and manages to make herself more unlikable every day. She has no reason for it. She could just be a stay-at-home mom, but she needs the attention so badly, even though she's never gotten positive attention from any of us.
Could be a stay-at-home mom. Should be a stay-at-home mom. They have 7 kids.
Well, 8 if you count the...
8, whatever.
8 if you count the real one.
Right. Like, why isn't she home with the children? What's going on here?
Yeah, it is strange.
All right. This also came in on Instagram, and this came in on the Discord. This is an interesting story that we're about to hear. Ooh. I don't know who this person is, but they're telling a story about a famous person that we all know, and it's kind of shocking. I don't know if this is true or not. There's no way to verify this, but it could be pretty shocking.
Crazy stories that no one's ever going to believe, but I'm going to tell you. When I was 8 or 9 years old, I lived with my mom in Dallas, Texas. She moved a guy in. And they'd been working at a McDonald's down the road or something. So anyways, one day she told me to go up to her bedroom to get something, and he was sitting on her bed. Now, I couldn't really get to where I needed to because of where he was on the bed. And as I got closer, he picked me up, and he scooted me across his lap, and he had So...
She's doing a pointing thing as if he had a boner.
Oh, my God. She must know what it's like to be photographed by the paparazzi this way.
So I told my mom about it. No, I told my grandma about it. And a few days later, I was back living with my grandparents. Had thought nothing of it until years later, I seen his face all over the news. His name was George Floyd. Yep, true story. I know. And it might even piss a lot of people off.
Whoa!
But it's the truth.
Everything up until this I heard about George Floyd was positive. I can't believe that sounds like a negative thing that he was up to.
It's just a jovial fentanyl addict
who liked 8-year-old girls and wanted to get them to ride his lap, I guess.
That came out of nowhere.
I know. I knew you'd love that. That's why I was laughing at that, because I didn't know where that was going. I was just watching it like, oh, that's funny. That's fun.
I like this poor lady. If this is a true story, if not, fuck
sure.
her, I guess.
Yeah,
but if it's a true story, I like that this lady has to reveal this story and then go, I know it's going to upset people, It was the great George Floyd. Your hero.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like the next time you make a mural for him, maybe you could have an 8-year-old on his lap. That might upset some people, though. Actually, don't do that.
That guy had some demons. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. You know, we're gonna head over to TikTok in just a moment. We have some really fantastic things to show you on TikTok. But first, there are people who are interrupting the show right now who want to ruin it for the rest of us, and we celebrate them.
Yay, super chats.
You can do that by going to supertip.gg/WATP, like KFT, Carl's Frosted Tips, is doing here.
Why is this cunt famous? But you know what's worse? Dave Portnoy and his J words, he is as much a J as she is a Hispanic. Fuck her and the J's. I stand by my words.
Shit, cock, cunt, fuck, Carl, I want to see those jingles Jenny has. Cockballs.
Lucky you.
Sugar-free ketchup. Nipples. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
I have to say, that was the best use of Balin, I think, so far.
If Balin's into Jenny Jingles, that's a great day for you.
KFT, oh yeah. All right. You know what? I got to go. What you just said, I'm done. This show's over. But yeah, a lot of people use Balin Dupree, and it's tough to get her with their tics and Tourette's. I didn't realize that we had no filter on these things anymore. That's fun.
Yeah.
Apparently, you could just say the C word and anything else you want.
Go wild.
But yeah, that was a good use of Balin. Thank you, KFT.
Yes.
And I believe Mike told you not to do that thing with.
Yeah, I don't like it. Knock it off, guys.
Right.
It could get me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I should take Mike's voice off of the super tip system if you guys are going to abuse it like this.
Yeah. So before he does that, guys, don't do it because you heard him. He's going to take it off, so don't bother.
I can't do it right now, though. I'm hosting a show.
Right. So just be respectful, you know?
Yeah. So it's going to be up there for the duration of the show, but don't do that. Hamilton Burger, $2. Mike is blind. Can't learn from what you can't see.
I don't know the exact reference, but in a way that's true.
Hellraiser69, have a blessed day, hash brown. All right. See, I think this is going to catch on.
I still didn't get it.
That's not the only thing he does, though.
It didn't even faze me.
That was just one video. He does other things.
Yeah, all right.
He does other things. He asks guys if he's seen them on different like gay dating apps.
I think they're going to say, does the Burger King menu also?
Well, he might. I watched all his stuff. But he asks, he's just like, oh, I saw you on Tinder, right? And shit like that. It pisses people off. They don't like
I like that.
They don't like that. I come buckets. That poor ring pop bucket.
Mm-hmm.
I come buckets again. More Hilaria Baldwin running, please. Hashtag jugs. Yeah, she did have her titties popping on that. I'll give you that.
It's a shame they caught her looking that good, those damn paparazzi.
It's so weird how there's attractive women that I just find insufferable, and I don't find them attractive when I see them. She is in that category.
Yeah, Hilaria is one you kind of forget how attractive she is.
I don't care.
How intelligent.
Yeah, I honestly don't care how attractive she is. Bobby Costa, great show, McChicken. Oh shit, they're getting us good.
Bobby, don't
you're gonna
turn
take
on
that
me now, Bob.
You're gonna take that, Mike.
I don't like it.
This is from Geary Rexwork. I am not now, nor have I ever been, Mike Geary.
Which is a total coincidence, huh? I heard that name maybe on your show the other day.
Yeah, yesterday, Geary was telling me all about the Why Not concert at Ironworks.
Yes.
This weekend in Buffalo. There's a Rush cover band.
I assumed it was a reference, but I guess
not.
Not.
Performing. And I assumed this guy was in that band because he was promoting it. And then he emailed me and let me know he's not in that band, but he's seen them and they're very good. And I should go see them.
Oh, good.
It's good to know. Dang Lizard. How gay are you, Carl? Shuli knew.
Shuli knew you were gay the whole time and he didn't tell us?
I told him not to tell anyone, so that's cool.
That's where John has more balls than anyone.
No, I think it's cool that Shuli kept my secret like that. I appreciate it.
You got to give John credit for that.
We're buds. Holy shit. We had a new game yesterday on WATP called Is It Gay?
Oh, I haven't made it to that yet.
Oh my gosh. I think it's going to be a fun one. The first time we tried it was really good. It's a steel toe show.
Yeah. Yeah. So the answer is just yes, right?
Well, Aaron Imhold has no
He's right.
creativity at all. It just calls everything gay.
Yep.
So we do the setup. We're like, is he going to call this gay or not? And you have to guess. It's fun.
Ooh. Oh, all right. I can't wait till I get to the end now.
Yeah. It's a fun game. Michael Dolan says, that's a funny name. Remember for 7 months, look at me interrupting the show and not even paying for it. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh,
that's not cool. Hamilton Burger, $2. Mike didn't learn it from watching you because he blind. Oh, that's what he was talking about when you said I learned it from watching you.
Oh, I was being the guy in the office, I think. I don't think it was... In my mind, it wasn't me in the scene, but...
I learned it from watching you was actually a reference to an 80s drug commercial that had the tagline, parents who do drugs have children who do drugs, to try to get parents to stop doing drugs around their children. And you know who didn't see that ad is Nick Rekieta. I can guarantee you had no impact on it whatsoever.
Or he rebelled against it because he's so cool.
Yeah, that's true. Chaos Queen coming in, supertip.gg/WATP.
Boys are so tough 1D. How do you not know that it is $100 to have 120 individual fake eyelashes glued to your eyeballs? You only replace single lashes that fall off every 2 weeks. Poor Hilaria.
That's a familiar voice, but I can't put my finger on it.
That was Kate Meany.
Ah, of course. Yes. Okay.
And that was my sister-in-law who put that in. And for some reason, she spelled stupid with a $sign and the number 1 in it. And I just want to remind you that AI is just going to read the words. So you might want to just type them out the way that they're spelled.
It's adorable, but it doesn't do us any good.
Yeah, we don't have to spell things like a hip-hop artist where we're trying to get the AI to read it to us. Turbo 7049 coming in.
I really enjoy the deep dives I'm doing with Lucy Tightbox, especially the deep dives between dem titties.
Is that true, Mike?
It's none of your business. That's for public consumption.
Good for you. Turbo 7049 again.
Also F the J's.
Jesus. I mean, I feel like we just went over this.
I always forget to add that in.
How do I not have a Missy B voice on here?
Ooh, good point.
That would make a little more sense. Anyway, let's head over to our favorite spot, TikTok.
TikTok's a psyop by the Chinese to fuck up the minds of our youth and some other people too. So let's talk quite a lot about these TikTokers we stalk and know. Oh, TikTok fucking blows.
I introduced this show to a new character last week. Very similar to a woke dad type character. It's a man who gets in front of the phone, the camera, and tells you a story and regales you with what a great guy he is.
Yeah, and I wanted to know more about him because that could have been a one-off for all we know.
So I did a deeper dive on it, and I actually asked Casey Day, who makes our thumbnails. I said, "What's a name for this guy? Because I want to put him in the thumbnail. What's a good nickname for him?"
Yeah.
And he came up with Virtue Zaddy.
Okay.
So I guess this is Virtue Zaddy.
All right. I don't know if that has staying power, but we'll see.
I actually want to ask the audience if they come up with a better name for this guy than Virtue Zaddy.
The bar has been set. Let's see if we can...
I had some follow-up questions for Casey after this. I was like, okay, what does that mean? But anyway, this is Virtue Zaddy.
Yep.
And some choice clips that I found from his TikTok. One of the things that he does that's so annoying is he always has his phone down in front of him, and then as he hits record, he moves it up. So it's like this random thing where it looks like he's just like picking up his phone, like, hey, TikTok.
Oh, he's just being casual. Oh, I didn't even see you there.
Right. Every time, every video does that too. It's his move.
Oh, good. That feels natural.
All right. He is a storyteller. Like Dan Alexander, he is a storyteller, and this is a good one.
I thought if I hurried, I could squeeze a haircut in before work, and so I called up one of those chain haircut places. Supercuts are great clips, and when I arrived, I could see I was third in line on their screen, and I remembered who was first in line because it said Jerry G, and I'm a Grateful Dead fan, and so I thought, ooh, Jerry G. And the hairdresser came up to the register, and she said, Jerry, and this fella in the corner said, I'd like to wait for the next one, please, and she said, okay. And a few minutes later, the next one came up, and she said, Jerry, and he stood right up. And I could tell that they knew each other. And I also noticed that Jerry didn't have much hair at all. And since I was in a hurry, I could feel myself getting frustrated. And I was thinking, what's going on here? This guy doesn't even need a haircut. That could be me in her chair. But what could I do? And I took a deep breath and I started to listen to them. And I could hear her recalling things that she must have learned in his last visit. She asked about his bum knee. She asked about his grandson's baseball team. And I realized I was witnessing a thing of beauty. She was running scissors above his head where there was no hair. She was indulging his ritual and routine. And the fact that he wanted to come in here and have a chat with his favorite hairdresser. Any frustration I was feeling was because I didn't get up early enough. It's on me, not Jerry.
None of that makes any fucking sense.
Mike, what we're celebrating here in this video is a pathetic loser who has no friends and needs to go talk to a chick at Supercuts. Yeah, no hair, no friends. And apparently his only social interaction is going to Supercuts and pretending to get a haircut.
I'll tell you how I know this didn't happen.
Please.
This guy is behind Jerry in line, yes?
Yep.
It's Jerry and then this guy.
Right.
So the lady says, hey, Jerry, you're next. And Jerry says, I'd like to wait for the next barber.
Yes.
They go, all right, buddy, you're up. Wouldn't he be getting his haircut?
No. What happened was he was third. This guy, Virtue Zaddy, was third in line. He called in ahead of time. Hey, I'm coming in for a haircut. So there's two people in front of him. Jerry G was first.
Oh,
which
there's
I don't know.
two people. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Which I don't know why the Jerry Garcia thing had to come in there. He just wanted to tell us how cool he is. And he likes the dead. Totally useless. He just wanted to tell us how cool he is and he likes the dead. But every time, what I like about this guy's stories is that we all learn a lesson together.
Yeah.
Because I'm also that impatient asshole who's just like, hey, can we fucking get this plane in the air? You know, I'm the same kind of guy. Like, why is there a bald guy in front of me getting their hair cut?
Maybe next time you'll think, hey, maybe this is just a guy that needs conversation. Why does she have to mime the hair being cut?
She doesn't, and that's sad.
Why can't Jerry just sit there? She could talk to Jerry while she's cutting this asshole's hair.
Well, here's another idea. If this guy's witnessing this barber pretending to cut hair that doesn't exist, why not whip your phone out and film this? This is hilarious. This would be good fodder for your TikTok.
No, my great fear is the show is just going to be this guy and Woke Dad.
I know. This is what it's turning into. This is what it's turning into. Just
here's Virtue Zaddy, and in a half an hour we got Woke Dad.
It's just going to be called "Who Are These Made Up Stories?" And we're just rebranding the whole thing.
I do love that. I was thinking about that the other day. With the only reason Woke Dad exists is because I was obsessed with. Not the reason he exists, the reason we found him. Yeah. I was obsessed with Ruth Conda and stories like that.
Yes.
And he's the personification of that. Like
you're right. We got away from the Ruth Conda stuff.
Because he does them all. He takes them from everyone else.
Kids always say what they wanna.
Exactly.
God, I used to have jingles on the board. I still do, but I used to too. Before our Ruth Conda segment. We haven't done that in a while. But yeah, you're right. It's these people who make up this shit that obviously did not happen to try to impress people on the internet. And you go, well, that didn't happen.
That's an odd one to make up, though. I think I said this last time with this guy. Like, Woke Dads, you can kind of see, he just thought of something, and that's where the lie came from. How do you come up with a guy getting fake haircut?
Can I tell you the first comment underneath this video?
Please.
Caroline says, you are the best storyteller.
Where do they find these fans?
Bonnie says, I'm a hairstylist. People outside the industry just can't understand what we really do for people. I swear I've been a therapist more than a hairstylist the past 2 years. I love it.
Yeah, but I also have a barber and a therapist. So
yeah, my wife's a hairstylist.
I wouldn't imagine having them swap jobs.
My wife's a hairstylist, and she almost offed herself during COVID. So it's not a fun thing. I can promise you that. Janet says, I love how observant you are. It makes a difference.
It really does to all of us.
I want to interview every person who comments on these videos. Okay, let's watch another one. This is a fun lesson that we're going to learn about a little trip to the grocery store. This is very similar to Woke Dad without the trans people. Okay. There's no trans people in this, but other than that, it's a very similar type of story.
I just saw a lady at the grocery store wearing a long, elegant summer gown. It was white and form-fitting and sleeveless and backless, and I, like everybody else in the joint, was looking but trying not to stare and thinking, is this a movie star in the produce section carrying a basket that has a couple different veggies and a small thing of toilet paper in it? And she had long, straight hair and sunglasses up on her head and striking features. And she...
Whoa, slow down. Hold on. I'm just getting warmed up over here. Yeah. What celebrity she look like? Huh? Oh,
It would all tie together if he was describing Hilaria Baldwin.
Maybe he is.
He started running from me.
Just because I was snapping snapshots as quickly as I could, trying to get an upskirt.
It was the type of gorgeous that made you think, I don't need anything in that aisle that she just went down, but I'm going to go down that aisle anyway. And I
creep alerts.
Oh, this is much different.
yeah, he's creeping on this chick who's dressed up nice for the grocery store.
But I'm going to go down that aisle anyway. And I saw her reach on a top shelf or something, and she was next to a clerk. And I saw the clerk look her up and down, and she says, well, you look lovely. What's the special occasion? And the lady says, it's me. And the clerk says, what? And she says, it's me. I'm the special occasion. And so I dressed for it. And I thought, man, what a reply. And then I thought, what did I miss out on in my life before I decided to get out of my own head and pay attention to what's going on around me?
Before I decided to start stalking women.
Like, he literally just told that elaborate story just to let us know who he's jerking off to tonight. And then I put that right in my spank peg, and this is all I'm thinking about for the next 12 hours.
So I follow her home, and there's only one car in the driveway. It looks like maybe she lives alone. So I see if the back door is open.
Yeah.
I go in the house.
There's a playground out back, so I figure, all right, well, maybe she's a single mother, but she probably needs, maybe they need a role model in their lives.
What a bizarre story to come out the hero in, where he's like, I followed this lady. I was looking her up. And by the way, apparently everyone at the store is ogling her. And
yes.
None of them are bad guys, which is an interesting...
Well, isn't it weird? She's trying to grab something from the top shelf, and there's an employee there who's just like, whoa, you're a hot piece of ass. What's up? Yeah, right. And her response is like, you know it. That's
I'll take some of that. Is that on clearance?
Break, please.
And she's like, well, I just wanted to treat myself today.
It's so bizarre. These people live in a different world than we do, which is fun.
That's wild.
I got one more.
Oh, good.
From,
I was hoping you would.
From Virtue Zaddy. So glad someone sent this to me. This guy's great.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything you can do when it comes time to call a customer service person to make the experience exciting or anything that you're particularly looking forward to. But there's something that I do that I've found to be very helpful, sometimes beneficial, and often pleasant. I have a pet.
Okay. This is a great setup. Talking to customer service people on the phone. I hope Jim Florentine is listening.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to learn something, Jim.
Pleasant. I have a pad of paper and a pen next to me when I make the call. And as soon as they answer, I'll jot down their name, because they almost always answer with, hello, this is blank. How can I help you? And sometimes, whether you're calling an auto body place or a plumbing company or whoever it may be, there might come a time where they say something like, well, we won't be able to get out there for another 2 weeks. But then you say, I hear you, Melissa, but I'm really in a hurry. Is there anything you can do? And you can tell they're surprised that you remembered their name. And sometimes they'll say, well, let me check. Let me see what I can do. And even if that isn't the case, when you get to the end of one of these calls and the business is through, like happened today when I got through to Cynthia at Spectrum Internet, we got done and she said, is there anything else I can do for you? And I said, no, Cynthia, I really appreciate your time.
Docs. Fuck, I don't think Cynthia wanted that to get out there. Jeez.
Cynthia, watching you at the grocery store was more than enough.
She said,
call and hear your
anything
voice
else
again.
I can do for you? And I said, no, Cynthia, I really appreciate your time, though. And I could hear her light up. And she said, oh, well, thank you. And so at the very least, you can brighten somebody's day.
Jesus. If I ever make a video that ends with, you can brighten somebody's day. So this is what he's describing right now. Calling someone by their name, a stranger that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
is just the Dale Carnegie How to Win Friends and Influence People. This has been around for over 100 years.
Hey, what's his next bit of advice? Make eye contact?
Yeah. I mean, did you know people like the sound of their own name? Yeah.
Have a firm handshake. Boy, this guy's really breaking ground.
I'm familiar with that. He goes, and maybe, just maybe, if you ask nicely, they'll do something nice for you back. Oh, you don't say. Cool.
My rule of thumb is if customer service is holding out on you, fuck them. You shouldn't need to say their name to get proper service at Spectrum Internet.
Well, hold on a second, Mike. What if, and he's not going to tell us this, but what if you call them a menu item from McDonald's instead of their actual name?
Now that's good stuff.
Yeah, now that's fun.
That'll win them over.
Now everyone's having fun, right? just be like, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate your time today. No one's having fun with that.
Thank you, cheeseburger. What?
Yeah, right.
What was that?
All right. Are you ready to get into Dat Phan?
I always am, yeah.
Dat Phan is an enigma. I don't know how this guy exists in comedy. I don't know how he makes a living. He does these Dat Phan and Friends shows that look like 7-year-olds put them together. Like just the whole stage of it does not look like adults made it.
He's the worst at promoting himself. And usually guys like this that have been around for 30 years, that's what they're good at, is marketing. Yeah. Guys that aren't funny at all.
Well, hold on. Joe Matarice is coming up. So a lot of these guys have been around for a long time are actually really bad.
0 for 2 today.
Okay,
but my point is, some guys in comedy like that have stuck around that long, it's because they have like wacky t-shirts that they sell or a catchphrase or some sort of marketing angle. Dat Phan is so bad, you would think his social media would at least be something, but it's just mockable.
He still hasn't found his here is your sign.
No, he hasn't. Well, he does, you just do a Korean accent, I guess.
He gave up on that.
A little bit.
Oh, he still does it? I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Well, you go see him live. You're hardcore.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. Okay.
EHAM.
All right. Let's see. This is out of his most recent stand-up set, and he posted this to tease us. When we go, should I go see Dat Phan and Friends? And we see this, we go, oh yeah.
Here's your answer.
I need to be in the audience for this.
Buy some wood, and then the guy comes out, this ginger guy, and he's like, hey, can I help you? What's going on? Hey, racist people, here's the thing. I don't know if the white people see this or not, and this goes to my gay friends too, okay? Like when you encounter homophobic or racist people, they don't have to tell you that they're racist. They tell you with their eyes.
I like the fact that he mumbles. That's always a good thing when you're a stand-up comedian, when you're setting up your joke. Just get through the words as quickly as possible. You don't have to pronounce every syllable, whatever.
Yeah, he's a regular Colin Quinn, you know? He gets away with the mumbling because what he's saying is so profound.
Right.
That's like their superpower. It's like the new Superman coming out. Like he has lasers coming out. They have racism coming out of their eyeballs.
His wife liked that one a lot. She's laughing. I love that he got to the very topical Superman reference. That was smart. We're all talking about Superman right now. That's good.
That'll get the kids talking on TikTok. But it is
for sure.
It's amazing to tackle, especially as a minority. It's amazing to tackle the issue of racism and have literally nothing to say about it. He doesn't have a fucking thought in his head about racism. He's like, you know what racist people do? They be racist. It's like,
they be looking at you weird.
That's so true.
I mean, I wrote down in my notes after watching this clip, does Dad experience the world? Every time I watch one of his clips, he's explaining things that I've never experienced in my life and nobody has.
It's amazing that no one's experienced them because they're all so basic.
Yeah.
It's like there's not a thought here. He's like, have you ever seen a racist person and they just look at you kind of funny? It's like, maybe. Like, do you want to?
Well, hold on, Mike. It probably gets
relatable.
It probably gets better. I paused it at 26
it
seconds. Yeah. Let's see where he's going with this.
Right? But I'm not racist. I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? Can I help you? Right? But a racist person would be like, hey. What are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? I just like to look at wood. Hey. What is this? Is this we must exterminate? Like, he's going to call ICE on me for buying a 2x4. They're like, what are you in for? Poppy wood. I'm trying to get a 1/4 inch. Now I'm in jail.
In jail? How did it escalate to that?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. So the person is a minority, and so shopping at Home Depot is something you can get arrested for?
They don't allow minorities in Home Depot.
There's actually a lot of minorities at Home Depot,
Nope.
Mike. I'm gonna push back on this one.
It's exclusively racist.
No, you'd be surprised. There's
And
actually
listen to what these piece of shit racists. You and I are just white guys. We don't experience this stuff.
Right.
But what these pieces of shit do? They walk in. You're a customer. You walk in, and you have to deal with these cunts that turn around and go, "What can I get you?"
Yeah.
That's big. He's like, you know what they do? They go, like, what do you need? Why is that racist?
What do you want? And then they look at him.
This is where I advocate for a guy like Daniel Alexander. Make something up. Make up a racist incident if you have nothing. Don't just be like, they give you the eyes. It's like, no, you're standing in front of them, not speaking, so they asked you what you need.
You know, the term anti-comedy gets thrown around a lot. Yeah. And I don't think that's what that fan is going for. I think he's going for comedy.
Right.
But this is literally anti-comedy. And he could find a niche.
Yeah.
He could find a niche like him and Tom Myers. If they would build themselves, market themselves differently, you'd be like, all right, this is fun. This guy sucks at comedy.
I think Tom's doing things right, but I get what you're saying about that.
Here we fucking go. You're still doing
I think
this?
if Tom just distanced himself
Jesus
from that fan.
Christ. You with your thick boy hat. We're still doing this? You're still pretending to be on the side of these idiots? Jesus Christ. By the way, this is out of nowhere, and I apologize. This is very unprofessional of me. But on WATP yesterday, I was breaking down the golden hour. Chris D'Elia.
Oh, I heard you play that, and I want to play it on my. I might.
You have to.
The golden hours up to this week because I want to play that clip.
You have to.
That's
what is he doing? What is he doing? He has Diddy's side, and then he's talking about how the Me Too movement. Why aren't we throwing these bitches who are getting jobs by sucking dick? And why are we complaining about them? He's like, Chris, what are you doing? What are you doing? Even Eric Griffin, who laughs at everything, just like, I don't know, man.
Tissue paper thin. What he's saying is, you believe all these women that accused me? Why is no one questioning them?
Yes, it's so obvious. And the fact that he's celebrating Diddy, he's just like, yeah, Diddy's a free man. It's fucking great. They didn't have shit on him. All three of them were doing this.
It was really bad. But yeah, you exposed it. That D'Elia quote, I'm going to have to play it also. Because
please do. I want to hear your take on it.
Crazy.
I want to hear your take. Brendan Schaub goes, oh, what's it illegal to piss in a chick's mouth now? What are we doing? We're throwing them in prison for that? I'm like, I don't think you're following the case, sir.
He was thinking of R. Kelly, right? He had to be.
No, there was a thing where Diddy and the prostitute were peeing in Cassie's mouth.
But that's not the major. That's the crux of the argument.
No. Not even close. That's why I was just like, what is he talking about? This is not why there was a FBI investigation in this.
Yeah. Wild that D'Elia has no grasp on how he's perceived.
I know. It's crazy. All right. Back to Dad Fan. This is a wacky post to put on TikTok.
Oh yeah, he's always wacky.
No, remember when Woke Dad said he got on TikTok because he wanted to communicate with his two children?
Yeah.
Because he had joint custody and he didn't get to see them all the time.
Yeah.
So he's like, I started a TikTok just to talk to two people, and we both went, well, that's how social media works with TikTok. You know.
Well, here the good thing, Daniel was lying. Dad apparently is going with that actual theory. He's communicating with two people, and that's it.
All right. Well, let's see.
Hey, this is a message to Willie and Charlie Asaro. I want to let you guys know it's a special day where you become an old man with a cane, 50. Special 50. Trust me, I've been there. I'm always there first. I hope you guys enjoy your arthritis and your back problems and single abdom, but the Italian style.
He was born in San Diego.
Correct.
Why is he speaking like that?
I mean, are we going to start criticizing Hilaria Baldwin, who grew up in Boston, too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. This is something that we should be criticizing him
He doesn't talk like that in every video. I don't know why he's putting on that emphasis here.
That's not what offended me about this video. I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And single abdom, but the Italian stallion? No, seriously, this is to my brothers I love, Willie and Charlie. I love you guys so much. I wish I could be over there in the same coast to be at your birthday party. It makes me remember the old times. Like, remember the jacuzzi in Santee? Happy birthday, you guys. Hope you have a great one. Enjoy the 50s. It's a lot like the 40s and the 30s, except for a lot more pain.
Oh, man.
Dat Phan out.
Do you get up at night to pee more often, Dad? What other witty observations do you have about getting older?
Dude, this has all the old guy ball busting of a greeting card.
That is,
Hallmark hits harder than this.
To be a 30-year veteran comedian and be tasked with, okay, these guys are turning 50. What do I got? Hey, what do you got a cane? You an old man? You got a cane now.
At the end of this video, it pops up cameo. So this is like a promotion for his cameo.
Yeah.
People are supposed to watch this and be like, oh, could you imagine if I got this from my buddy who's turning 50? Yeah, this
my
is good
dad
stuff.
will never recover.
This is good stuff, Dad Phan. I can only imagine producer Chris, if I got the cameo for him, we'd just be like, whoa, Carl, I don't know if we're on speaking terms anymore. I'm like, I know. It's pretty wild.
Really going after me. I had like a millisecond where I saw that video.
Yeah.
Where I was like, did I hack into his phone? How am I seeing this?
Why is it on TikTok? By the way, does he actually know those guys? I don't think so.
I couldn't tell. He makes a reference to them being his brothers, and he's like, remember the jacuzzi. But sometimes that's how cameo, where people are like, mention the jacuzzi.
Yes, it seems like very much a cameo thing. And the photo he shows of the guys are these two guys holding up a photo of Dat Phan.
Oh.
Wait, hold on a second.
Them.
Hold on. What do you call Dat Phan fans?
I said it earlier, I think. Fans with a PH.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I like fan, but
it's also
what do I know?
Yeah.
Just a dumb YouTuber. Speaking of being a dumb YouTuber, a lot of YouTubers get disrupted and distracted by the super chat and the super tips, and I am one of those people.
Yay, super chats.
The way we do it is by going over to supertip.gg/WATP and participating in the show like a jerk.
Karl and Mike, my two McNuggets. Can't wait to bring you to the art studio and dip you in my spicy sauce.
Okay. See, Mike, you didn't react, but I think the people are enjoying it. I think the people are enjoying this.
I'm starting to get it now.
Chad's missing upper lip coming in.
Buckle up, Rabbi Portnoy. Me and my team of Super Jew lawyers are coming for those shekels. Hitler was right. Right, Tiger or Oysterfireblatt? I don't know if that's good for my lawsuit or not, but...
Why would it say Hitler was right? There's a
that's
lot of
what
mixed messages going on.
I'm worried
there.
about my case now here.
Laziest man on Mars.
My barber always tries conversation. I respond to her as I would the police. I miss my quiet Uzbekistani Jewish barbers in Queens.
I hear ya.
Someone said, true or false here, someone told me, I mentioned the other day, Rosie O'Donnell in the great film, Riding the Bus with My Sister.
Oh, yeah.
Someone told me that's that voice.
It is.
Oh, that's hilarious. I never realized that. Well, I've always thought it sounded like that, but I never realized that was the origin.
Thank you.
The reason why I have it on our super tip system, because that's supposed to be Patrick Melton's slow wife.
Yes.
And I go, hey, I want that on my system. And Moody's like, why? I go, because I love Rosie O'Donnell playing a retard in that movie. It's one of my favorite things.
And we talk about Rosie on this show, so it fits.
It totally fits. We talked about it on the Creep Off. I can't get enough of Rosie playing a mentally handicapped person pretending to be mentally handicapped.
That's great.
Yeah, it's fun. Turbo 7049 coming in.
Okay, hear me out. Not that I wanted Hitler to win the war, but would it really have been that bad if he went another 6 months or so? Just as long as it took to get through the Egar section of his to-do list.
Oh, boy.
You know, there's some unanswerable questions.
Some anti-Shuli going on. Chaz missing upper lip, sharing bunks with Rimo Mike.
Oh, yes, that's going to be very exciting. Hitting the road with Rimo.
King Caprice booked Dat Phan to open for DabbleCon 3. Oh, that would be great to get Dat Phan at one of these shows.
He'll have to open because if he sees anyone laughing at any of the earlier comedians,
he gets very upset.
He's going to have them ejected.
That's true. He gets very upset with that.
Yeah.
Laziest man on Mars, $2. Asian Americans hate teat dat.
Oh, they hate him. Is that right? I can understand why.
Ben has $5. Been a WATP fan, but I've been binging WATS lately. Love the banter and the chemistry. We got that chemistry, brother. Woke Dad scratches the SJ itch. Well, thanks,
really
Ben.
does.
I agree with all of that. Thank you.
Yes, he's a terrific character.
Hamilton Berger, D'Elia is to Diddy what Larry Craig is to gay sex.
Trying to track that analogy. I guess that's true in a way.
Let's get back on TikTok. Joe Matarice is on TikTok.
The king of TikTok.
Oh, wait. Do I have a Joe Matarice stinger? I think we used to. Oh, yeah, I do. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot.
Who could forget the Joe Matarice show?
I just used his intro because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
All right. So Joe Matarice has a high school reunion coming up.
And it's all he's talking about anywhere.
He's 58 years old, I assume.
Yep.
He's got his 40th high school reunion coming up, and he can't wait to go on TikTok and tell us all about it.
Walking to get a haircut. Big weekend coming here. My 40th high school reunion is Saturday night in Cherry Hill. Gotta look good for a 40th reunion. I didn't make it to any of the reunions. This is my
like any
first
good
reunion.
comic, he's not busy on a Saturday night.
I have to say, he should have gone to the high school reunion when he was on television. Remember when he was making television appearances? Like, that's the time to go meet up with all your old friends and rub it
Which
in their
was
faces.
10 years ago.
Right.
He
That would
should
be
have gone
a
to the 30th
perfect time to be at the reunion. This idiot's doing it all wrong. He's now a washed-up has-been. He's like, I'm going to go talk to people now I went to high school with.
Hope no one watches Red Bar here.
Didn't graduate from college, so it could be my only reunion of my life. Gotta get the hair looking good. This is a day later, okay? I did get my hair cut, but I'm wearing a hat right now. The hair looks pretty good. Shout out
Why
to John
update
Scott.
us then?
Also, this whole thing where he's talking about getting his hair cut is neither here nor there. He just wants to tell us about his high school reunion. This is a guy who has a hairstyle similar to mine. He probably gets his hair cut every 2 or 3 weeks. You get haircuts all the time. He's short hair. It's not... It's something you're just like, guys, can you believe what I'm doing today? Get my hair cut.
I'm following the Matarice saga. I'm like, is he gonna touch up his roots? What's he gonna do with the hair?
God.
How's he gonna look at the big reunion?
Who could possibly give a shit?
Zano, who sent me this hat. This is the Camden County Community College baseball team hat. The college that I never graduated from. Do they even have reunions at community colleges?
No.
This guy is riffing. Now this is some good riffing.
They definitely do not.
Just a quick question. Got the haircut, but this just hit me. It doesn't matter what you look like when you're going to your 40th high school reunion. You know why? Because everybody there is going to their 40th high school reunion. So we're all going to look like They don't mix the 20th reunion in. We're all going to look bad. So you could mow the lawn, jump in the car, and go right to the high school reunion, and you're going to look like everybody else. I gotta be honest though, I got my car washed like I was in high school. I started to care about the way my car looked.
I don't have a car. Is that specific to high schoolers? Do adults not get their car washed?
Adults actually probably wash their cars more. This seems like he's working out a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Joe do stand-up live.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. Neither will he. And it's odd to me that he could be this bad at piecing together these different concepts of haircut, high school reunion, car. None of this is working.
I paid my taxes just like I did in high school. I was a little kid.
But I think that's why he did the haircut thing. I think he's trying to work out, like, how do I work all this together? Oh, you can look like shit. Doesn't matter if you get a haircut, but I did wash my car. And what he's going to go into here, I think is more braggadocious than it is trying to be comedic.
Yes.
No one's gonna see my car. It's gonna be in the parking lot where they're having the reunion. What am I gonna bring people out there? We're gonna smoke pot in my car? Am I gonna pick a girl up at the reunion? I'm married. Am I gonna have sex in my car like it's high school? So I'll see you guys all there tonight. I cannot wait to see everybody. It's gonna be a good time.
We're not going, Joe.
Yeah, you won't see any of us. What do you mean? I'm not invited to your high school reunion. You're putting this on TikTok.
He's doing it like he's reading his dates. He's like, hey, see y'all out at the Funny Bone this Saturday.
Right. None of us will be there, Joe. I promise you. We won't be there at all.
Dad and Joe have no concept of what should be what a post should even be. Like, make a stand-up clip. Maybe if you're going to make one of these videos, promote your dates and have it be a little funny, I guess. You don't need to tell us what you're doing on Saturday when it's not comedy.
And I think he just wanted to let us know that when he was in high school, he was smoking weed in his car and fucking bitches. Yeah.
Awesome.
You know what I was doing in high school? I was sleeping with a 15-year-old in the backseat of my car. All right, Joe. Cool, man. Were you getting her high first? Oh, yeah. We were smoking weed. Cool, man.
I can't wait for this series to continue, where in a couple weeks he's like, just staying in this Saturday. Got nothing else to do. So I figured I'd let you guys know. It's like, you're just going to update us what you do on the weekends? Who gives a shit?
It's my first reunion and maybe my last. Well, maybe not. I'll make the 50th. Right?
Ugh. Who cares? You haven't gone to any of the other ones. Who gives a shit?
What a punchline on that one. What a kicker. Or will I be dead by then? We hope not, Joe. We hope not.
Imagine how sad everyone would be if I died before 68.
We'll get through it. All right, so I don't know what this is, but he's talking about his high school reunion with another guy he went to high school with.
We can end whenever you feel fit.
Is this a show? They have microphones in front of them. They're talking back and forth. What's going on?
It's some podcast. It's the guy's podcast, I believe. Because Joe's too afraid. Thanks to you, Joe's too afraid to do a podcast.
I know. I feel like I've kind of shoolied Joe Matarese. I feel bad about that.
He ran away scared.
I know. I apologize. But this is so weird. So he went to high school with a guy who's better at podcasting than he is? Because I will say it right now. I don't think anyone from my class of 96 is better at podcasting than I am. I'm pretty sure. If that weren't the case, I'd be pretty bummed out about it.
So I really just wanted to show an like these are not the only two posts. There are at least two more I could have grabbed of him talking about this fucking reunion. Who gives a shit?
Oh, there's more than this.
Yes.
So okay, so whatever's going on in Joe's world is the most important thing, and he has to talk about it on social media. I don't know if it's the medication or if he's just really dumb.
It would be like if I just had play. Like I went to Yankee Stadium last week.
You did,
It would be like if there were 4 posts on my Instagram of me being like, just got the haircut, heading out to the ball game this weekend. And then there's another one where like I'm sitting down with an old friend and I'm like, you ever been to a baseball game? I'm going to a baseball game. Who gives? They're just plans you have. Who gives a shit?
I'm doing it all wrong. I went to Dallas and Boston and Florida and Detroit. I've been doing nothing but going to shows, performing in shows.
That's 40 hours of content you just named.
My band's played out 7 times. I don't post any of this shit. I just live my life.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, well.
How many reels is that you just listed?
None. I've done 0 reels on this shit. I got to get caught up. But anyway, this is him being interviewed by old high school classmate.
You told me you're not going. Our 40th high school reunion is coming up on July 12th. Why are you not going to the reunion?
I was at the 25th.
Cherry East.
I was at the 25th. I was at the 30th. I'm done.
And last night I went to Kaminsky's late night with my dad and had a pizza and had a beer, and I saw someone from high school and I didn't even go over and say hi to the guy.
What kind of show is this? He's reminiscing about high school and the places they used to go to eat.
That's what I mean.
What the fuck is going on right now? Joe,
we would possibly give a shit about this guy's plans.
When Dan Alexander says, if you lose your tape measure and you're into vulnerable children, this is the video for you. Like, that has a wider audience than what this asshole's talking about.
His graduating class is probably, 250? Like, who would give a fuck about it? And by the way, he's chastising this poor guy. He's like, you're not going to the reunion? Joe just said this is the first one he's ever gone to. He hasn't been to any of the other ones.
Right. This guy goes, no, I went to a few of them. There's no reason to go. There's a reason why I don't talk to these people anymore.
And I'm going, that's probably what my reunion's going to be. It's just going to be like, oh, there's what's his name, and I'm not even going to want to talk to him.
So I go through, they're the same cliques, the same people that hung around each other in high school are at the reunion, hanging together, same cliques.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm going to feel like a nerd sitting at a nerd table like I'm back in high school.
Yeah, because you don't have any of your,
because you're not going.
Right.
Is Mike?
Name some more of your old high school friends.
Carl, You cut him off. He will.
I know. All right, let's
Because
go.
you're not going.
Right.
Mike Bovino is probably not going.
Mike,
he never would
Billy
go to it.
Mancini's not going to go.
Mancini's not going. Then what are we even talking about?
If
Bovino's
Mike
not there. Mancini's not.
I know Bovino, and he's going to show up last minute. He's all talk.
all
That
right,
guy's
all
going to go.
I saw him getting a haircut, so I have a feeling that he's planning to go to this thing.
Listening to this podcast, you're just like, why are you telling me this?
This is what I am bummed about. Joe might be the worst podcaster in the history of podcasting because he should know better.
The roster of a New Jersey high school's class reunion.
Yep. This is crazy.
And by the way, you're probably just going to end up hanging with the people you hung out with high school. Obviously.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, hey, I never talked to you in 4 years. Let's strike up a conversation now, 40 years later.
I wouldn't know your name except for that name tag that's on your shirt. Did we ever have a class together or anything? No.
Let's become friends now at age 60.
Right. What's even the point of that? The whole point is to meet up with people that you used to hang out with.
Right.
Billy Mancini's not going.
Right.
Chaz. You know that story.
No.
You remember the Chaz story?
Which one?
That's still one of the
This is a good one. This is good.
things I love the most about Billy Mancini, everybody, was a guy we went to high school with who was like the quintessential South Philly guy at a Cherry Hill High School.
Nice. I already like this dude. He sounds pretty cool. South Philly guy? Yeah. That's awesome, Joe.
Hear about Billy.
He wore all the Guido stuff to school, the white
boxing
sweat
gloves, the boxing glove chain.
Did he have a boxing glove on his gold chain?
Gold chain boxing glove. Yeah.
How cool was that? Did he even box?
Yeah, and he was supposedly cousins with Boom Boom Mancini.
He is full of shit. This guy, I remember the character that John Lovitz used to do, the liar.
Yes.
He would go, yeah, I was with Pamela Anderson. Yeah, that's the ticket.
John, do you know Billy Mancini, right? Of course.
Yeah. So Billy was the king.
It doesn't matter. They're going to explain. No. They're going to explain. This is a good story. Stop cutting him off. This is a good one.
I'm sorry.
Me, he was the liar when we grew up, because we were in low track classes together, and the teacher one day goes at the beginning of the school year, does anybody have a nickname? They go, does anyone have a nickname that they want to be called?
What was his?
And he raises his hand. He goes, Chaz.
Holy shit. Is that what he said? Mancini said that? That's fucking hilarious.
That is so
See, Mike, you didn't want to get through this whole video. We would have gotten to that anecdote where Mancini goes, call me Chaz.
People would feel robbed.
Right. No, this is good. All right, let's see where this is going. This is good stuff.
Right? Swear to God, the whole...
Was he serious or kidding around?
He was with her. And she had to do it. So for the whole...
Was he serious or kidding around? Do you know him as Chaz?
Was it his name?
Yeah, like, what do you mean, was he serious or fucking around? What kind of anecdote would this be if he's just like, yeah, no, that's what everyone called him? Like, okay.
No. Kidding aside, his given name was Chaz.
How stupid are these people? Like, I've never seen anything like it. I cover podcasting for a living.
I wish he ended this story by just looking at the camera and going, I guess you had to be there.
with her. And she had to do it. So for the whole year, she called him Chaz, and he never broke a smile. She'd be like, Chaz, do you know the answer? And he'd go, yeah, I do. I do know the answer.
Dude, you were in...
That's not a good prank, then. So the teacher thought his name was Chaz, and he always responded to it. And
also, the teacher has his name on the attendance sheet.
Yeah.
He said, I'd like to be called Chaz. And she was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Why
and
would
then she did. And then she did, and then he responded. And Joe's like, boy, her face would be so red if she knew.
Roasted her. At the end of the year, when he walks up and goes, I gotta confess something to you. No one calls me Chaz. Do you think she like shit? She was, get the fuck out of here. What a fool I've
I was going to give you a B-, but now you get an F. Because
they fire her
humiliated
for being such an
me. How dare you?
Track classes. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah,
Modified. What does that mean?
We learned the state capital senior year. That's how pathetic it was.
Trenton?
Yeah.
Did you have to write it down to spell it?
I always say I was the genius of the idiots.
Joe Matarice was the genius of the idiots. That sounds like another guy I know, the hero of the stupid. Amazing the similarities between these two idiots.
That is true, yeah.
Wow.
They were like, "Who's this guy?" Everybody was deformed in the class. Who's this guy?
What happens if you get straight A's in modified classes? What does that get you? What does that equal?
It gets you a stand-up comedy career. That's what it gets you.
I like that Joe refers to mentally challenged people as idiots. He's clearly in a special
they're
needs
deformed.
class.
Right, yes.
And he's like, yeah, they were all idiots.
My favorite part about this, he goes, that gets you a stand-up comedy career. That's the punchline of this little clip. And then it goes to the Joe Matarice, It's in the Wooder tour, and he has his dates on here. Mike, I have to talk to you about these dates.
Please.
So this is a tour I've never seen before. I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, well, if you take a picture of that, you can go to Vinny's Pizza and get a...
Right, yes.
Deal.
He's got 3 dates in June, whatever, that's already passed by. He's got 1 date in July, 1 date in August, 1 date in October.
Wow.
And mind you, these are 1 dates. It's not a weekend at a comedy club. This is just 1 date.
Joe, you can't keep burning the candle at both ends.
Dude,
take some time for yourself.
No, I think September he's got off. 1 date in July, 1 date in August, 1 date in October, 2 dates in December. Right after Christmas, he's doing December 26th and then December 27th, both in New Jersey. And then, fast forward to January of 2026, he's down in Florida. He's playing Naples, June 12th and 13th. I looked it up. That's a Monday and Tuesday.
June of next year?
I'm sorry, January. I misspoke. Thank you. Geez. I'm sorry. January in Naples, 12th and 13th, a Monday and a Tuesday. And then he's in Miami the 15th through 17th. Now, the 15th through 17th are the only dates on here that make sense. That's comedians' dates. They go Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. They play a bunch of shows. This guy's tour, he has on the flyer a tour.
Yeah.
It's just random dates that add up to once a month.
What a whirlwind tour. Do you think he's going to remember which city he's in, or is it going to be such a blur?
I can't believe he says that he has a career in stand-up comedy.
Joe's going to have one of those embarrassing moments. He's like, thank you, Cleveland. And he's in Cincinnati. He's like, oh, fuck. I've been doing so many shows.
I live in hotels. I don't even know. I can't even keep track anymore. What Joe should have said when the guy goes, oh, so what it's getting all A's in your dummy classes get you? Well, if you marry a doctor, you do all right. You live in a big house and all your
You're
needs
just
are
smart enough
care
to
of you.
trick some poor lady.
Yep. That's all it takes. I have an update of one of the OGs on this show.
I fucked your mom. You're done. You're done. Uppercut, chicken and crackers. Line it up. I'm gonna need you to put the ranch down.
Hot Gilf 69, thank you for posting this in our Discord. Yes, because I did not know about this. We have a huge announcement from Balin Dupree, our favorite Tourette's girl.
Hi everybody, my name is Balin, and for the long...
Oh, she's stealing that from that other Tourette's girl. That's that British one who does the woohoo, woohoo, woohoo.
Really? I thought that was Balin's.
No, that is not Balin.
Oh, you're right.
That's messed up. I'm calling bullshit on that, but
Oh
all right.
my God.
All right.
That's tough to watch.
Yeah, that's rough. This would be if I saw like George Carlin come out.
She does own Tourette's in a way where like if Dave Chappelle stole a joke, you're kind of like, oh, it's his now, you know? The king of comedy, baby. Like she owns that space.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like she's really being a Carlos Mencia over here.
It's tough. Yeah.
Disappointed.
You should confront her at the Comedy Store.
Balin, and for the longest time, I've always wanted my own brand. I didn't want to sell my ticks, sell merch, or sell something to you guys that I didn't 110% goddamn believe in and stay.
So you're telling me I can't get a wind it up shirt or put the ranch down jacket on your merch store?
Foolish, Balin. Can I say that? Like, have a little less dignity. But those
yes,
they're like hotcakes.
Right.
Yeah, your dinner tonight, bitch, with a little chicken on it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be glorious.
Tap that rotisserie chicken.
That's right.
I'm wearing socks that say that right now.
Stand for. So what I'm about to show you is my brand. that I've been working on.
Also, what kind of pitch is this? She's like whispering it. She doesn't seem that excited. What I'm going to tell you about right now, I'm very excited about this.
I didn't
NPR.
I didn't want to sell anything before, but I guess I'll sell these. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not even pumped about this. I should be. I'm like her biggest fan.
For a very long time. And beautifully complex is something that resembles little baby Wayne's. Want it up?
So she's wearing a sweatshirt that is, of course, baggy as fuck, and it has all these different colors for all the different letters, and it's just not a font, it's just a silly hand-drawn thing that says beautifully complex with a bunch of stars around it. It's the worst possible merch she could have come up with after all these years.
And she has such brilliant merch potential. She should be the king of merch.
Yes.
Queen, whatever.
Yes. She could make up new merch things on a daily basis if she wanted to. She's always coming up with remember that thing she says about Joe Biden and the Civil War and doing cocaine off of horses? That would be a fantastic t-shirt.
Absolutely. Yeah. And when she said it was of the time, it would have been a great election season shirt.
It's a conversation starter. If nothing else, I'm in the airport. People are going, what's that mean, buddy? And I'm like, I'm glad you asked. Let's go grab a beer. I'll tell you about it.
Listen, Balin, as a fellow disabled or whatever we are together, have a little less integrity, because it does look a little ridiculous to be like, I never wanted to sully my brand by putting my ticks on a t-shirt. Little baby wieners! But in all seriousness, I want like, don't take yourself so seriously. What you do is kind of funny. I'm sure it's, if what Balin has is real, I'm sure it's devastating. I'm sure it sucks to have. But don't
you talking about
lie.
having a TV show on A&E? Is that what you're talking
That's
about?
what I mean. Don't lie about your popularity. It's a lot of it's funny to everyone involved. So
the other thing, I'm just seeing this now for the first time, even though I've already watched this, is she's doing the mirror image thing on her TikTok. So even her shirt is backwards. Like if you're trying to sell this merchandise that's just words, turn off the mirror image thing.
We should be able to read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one of us, each and every single one of us are all individually beautifully complex in all of our own ways.
Well, then it means nothing.
Yeah. So whoever gave her career advice is wrong. Someone got in her head and told her to take herself more seriously. Like she was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
This is sad.
This is the lesson I learned from Mr. Rogers. Because everyone is special.
Absolutely.
It's like, no, that's the opposite of, that can't be true.
Right.
July 16th, you will be able to officially get your own beautifully complex set, and we'll be able to be matching. So I can't wait.
That's you, Balin.
Right.
Let that girl out.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
Swag. I'm so excited. I love you.
Ugh.
It's like a hostage video. She's like, I'm safe here and they're treating me well. And
Balin, that's a miss. That's a miss. You got to consult with me.
Yeah.
I realize like the parasocial relationship thing can get a little bit weird, but Balin, trust me, as your biggest fan, just send me an email. Just be like, run it by me first.
And there's so much branding because like you said, the tap that rotisserie chicken. Then when she does a video like we saw a few weeks ago where she's like, your dinner tonight, bitch.
Yes.
All new version of those chicken shirts.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
There's so much there.
And then you do a thing where it's like you go to the merch store and everything says sold out. And you're like, God damn it, I want this so badly. I can't even get it.
I never get my mitts on it. Yeah.
Right. You create this false what's the word I'm looking for? Scarcity?
Sense of yes.
Yeah, there's a scarcity there. And you're like, fuck. Yes, I want to be on the waiting list for this. Don't even give me a product. Just take my money. I just want to be on the waiting list for it.
Yeah, I think it's a bad idea for someone that ticks to be like, no, I'm gonna be like a real fucking Dolce Gabbana or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm gonna be a real style brand. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah. Beautifully complex sucks. All right. So the thing that you landed on is terrible. It doesn't mean anything. It actually means less than anything. It doesn't say anything to me about Balin Dupree or being a Balin Dupree fan. I would never wear that.
It might work in that empty, vapid world of fashion, though. Beautifully complex does seem like horse shit that would be in like Zoolander or something. So
okay, fair enough. Yeah, what do we know? Don't listen to us. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't even ask me. I'm an idiot.
Yay, super chats.
I'm wearing an Electric Six t-shirt right now because I like that band. So what do I know about anything? Anonymous on supertip.gg/WATP says, I'd rather listen to Stuttering John talking about his high school reunion. At least he can regale us with his cool talent show stories. Oh my gosh.
yeah. Joe, tell us about the heads you cut off of chickens in high school.
I've never been to a high school reunion, but I would go to Stuttering John's high school reunion just to ask everyone about what really went down with Stiff Minister.
You'd have to. Yeah.
I need to know.
They've got to still be talking about it. There was a guillotine and a fucking
yeah, bikini babes,
pig's blood. Yeah.
Oh, it's the whole thing. Viral architect. Mike almost robbed us of Chaz. How dare you, sir? Yeah, Mike, you were ready to cut that video off.
Well, I remember it being long, so I was just telling. I know you run a tight ship, so I said no. Don't worry. The gist of it is
no. If Joe Matarice is talking, I'm listening. Joe Matarice is telling me some tales from back in the day at South Philly. I'm listening.
I underestimated you, and I'm glad you appreciate the nuance of Joe Matarice's high school days.
I love it. Turbo 7049.
I feel like kind of Shuli Joe Matarice.
You mean you stole his bit and ran it into the ground, or you ripped off all the people on the comedy tour, or you knew about Vinny's predilections and kept quiet about it?
None of those things. None of those things. Ladies and gentlemen, don't respond to Turbo 7049. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You treat him like a guy? Laziest Man on Mars says, no joke. Who is Joe Matarice? I know stand-up. He was on Last Comic Standing?
He was on Artie Lang's show here and there.
He was also on, what was the other stand-up show? I think he was on a few of those TV shows, right?
Oh, well, he was on America's Got
Talent. Yeah.
He was not on Last Comic Standing. He was on America's
Got Talent.
Red Bar might be the most notable thing in his life.
I thought it was the disaster of when he was doing Fixing Joe, his podcast. And
that all ties in. Yeah.
Jim Norton, Artie Lang, and Anthony Kubi on the show at the Comedy Cellar.
That's pretty great.
And had one of the worst outings you could possibly have hosting a podcast. James Q. Legend, tell Mike he is faced the wrong way. Not funny.
What?
There's been a few times you haven't been connecting with your microphone, but it's not bad. It's all good.
Connected in what way?
Well, you were kind of talking away from it.
Oh, like away? Oh,
yeah, like that. Precisely.
Gotcha.
It's all good, buddy.
All right.
If it was a problem, I would have let you know.
Thank you.
It's time.
Sitting in my mobile coffee shop,
making videos about my transvestite children for TikTok.
No new posts this week.
Very sad. To be fair, I didn't check today. I figured we'll save that for next week.
Are we shuling woke dad? What's going on?
It felt weird to just be like, let's not do woke dad today, you know?
Sure.
I felt like that wasn't right, so I dug through the archives and found a few doozies.
So you found some greatest hits.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Just a little while ago, I had an interaction with another dad, and I think I handled it well, but I guess I'll leave that up to you guys to decide.
This is from February of 2024.
I don't know how we missed this one. Maybe we didn't.
So I was walking into my daughter's middle school play, and this man was at the cash drawer. He was taking the cash for the tickets. And he said, "Hey, I like your bracelet." And I said, "Thanks." And I explained to him that I got it here.
You know, dads are always complimenting each other's bracelets. This is definitely a real thing that happened.
Oh, I love that. Where did you get that?
What's he talking about? This is not how any conversation starts.
I love
He said, "Wow, that's wild. How'd you ever get into social media?" So I explained to him.
Holy shit, the guy goes, "I like your bracelet." And Dan starts talking about how he's a TikTok star.
This guy's hitting on Dan.
Yes.
Clearly. How did you get into social media? What do you mean? How did I post? What are you asking me?
Yeah. You download the app and then you sign up for
You're
it.
in.
You're
in social media.
That's all there is.
That I use my platform to help advocate for others, and that I most definitely use it to help support the trans community because my son's trans, and it's important to help to educate others. And the look on his face was awe. He said, "That's amazing." He said, "I have a trans son. He's in 10th grade." And I said, "Well, my son's in 9th grade. That's really cool. That's amazing. It sounds like you're affirming." And he said, "I do my best. I don't always understand, but I love him so much." And I said, "That's incredible." So I shared with him how I used my platform this year.
What's the line doing behind him? Hey, the play's going to start. Can we move this thing along, please?
Wrap it up, boys. Take this outside.
Right, yeah. I'm just trying to get my $5 so I can watch my kid in his play, but these two idiots are
Imagine being like
falling in
5
love.
people deep. Is he going to compliment everyone? You're checking wrists now. Is he going to compliment everyone's bracelet? God damn it.
Yeah, you get up there, you're like, here's my $5. You're waiting for it. He's like, all right, have a good day. Like, thought I was dressed nice today.
I've never thought that, and maybe this is my fault, I've never had a conversation with someone and thought, are they looking back at me with awe right now? Are they in awe of me?
What a weird thing to say.
They were in awe.
What a weird thing to say. I told this guy how amazing I am, and he goes, wow, that's amazing.
Reciprocated.
Wow.
To help to get the New York Trans Safe Haven Bill passed into law. And the culmination being me and my kids and my friends standing in front of the governor as she signed the bill into law to protect the trans community in the state of New York.
You forgot to talk about Al Sharpton bumped into you. That was a big part of that, I thought.
He was saving that.
Okay.
He
was speechless. He said, here I was thinking I was doing enough, being a good enough dad just by being affirming. And I said, hold up. You are.
You stop
by
right
being an
fuck
affirming
there.
parent to a trans kid, you are potentially saving his life. You're keeping him on this earth. And even if that wasn't in play, even if that had nothing to do with the conversation, your child trusts you now. They know that you loved them. He knows that you're always going to be there for him, no matter what. He stood up, he shook my hand with tears in his eyes.
I've never had a powerful conversation with a stranger. I've never
led to tears.
I've never had this happen in my life, Mike. What's wrong with me? This is insane.
Well, we're gonna find out just how frequently he makes strangers break down in tears. It really is.
That is true.
It really
Wow.
is incredible.
Put his arm around me and said, thank you.
I love you.
So if you're a parent out there and you don't feel like you're doing enough and you're being affirming, you're doing enough. You are absolutely doing enough. And you're amazing. You're making all the difference.
Okay, none of this happened, but let's pretend it did.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah,
Just
always
for
the most
the
fun.
sake of conversation.
Yeah.
This guy goes, I like your bracelet. And Dan immediately gets into his TikTok and what he's doing on social media and how amazing he is on there. My father passed away recently, as you know.
Yeah.
And so I've been reconnecting with relatives and family friends I haven't talked to in a long time.
Sure.
I am so reluctant to tell them I'm a podcaster. I don't bring it up.
Right.
It's the weirdest thing to you're talking to a stranger and the first thing you say is like, well, you should see what I do on TikTok. It's actually really impressive.
That's because you spread gloom.
That's true.
You don't spread the joy. Maybe if you uplifted people more, you know?
Maybe if I had like professional co-hosts who I was proud of, maybe I'd bring it up more.
Right. Exactly.
It's such a weird thing to say. This guy complimented my accessory and I immediately told him I'm a TikToker.
And then, so I tell him, I regale him with all my achievements. And then he's like, God damn it. I wish I was as good as father as you. And Daniel goes, hey, don't hold yourself to that standard.
Right, yeah. Not everyone can be me, all right?
You're fine. You're just fine.
All right. I think we have watched that one before, but it was worth revisiting.
We did? God damn it.
I think so. That one, I remembered that one. This one, I don't think we've seen this one before. This is going back to 2020.
I was at a loss. I didn't know what to do. We just skipped Woke Dad? It didn't feel like a real show if we were ending without him.
I'm not complaining. Mike, do I sound like I'm complaining?
Wow, I just worry.
Don't worry.
All right.
I curate the show. You send me over links. If I don't like them, I won't play them. You do a good job, though. So we play the links.
Lovely.
Just the other day, I witnessed some of the most incredible transgender joy that I've seen in a long time, and it was so heartbreaking for me.
Okay, I'm already confused. He experienced transgender joy, and it was heartbreaking.
Shame on me. I get jaded sometimes. I already heard that, so I didn't react appropriately. But the first time, when I heard it the first time, it stopped me in my tracks when he goes, I experienced transgender joy. As if it was somehow different.
It's very different, yeah.
Human joy.
No. Transgenders have a different type of joy.
Yeah, good.
You and I don't get to experience it, but Dan does,
If
thankfully.
only.
It's really got me thinking. In fact, it has made me wonder about the world that we live in 2023. Just the other day while shopping with my kids, we ran into an employee and we were just wandering around, but he asked if we needed any help. And I said no, but in true me fashion, I started talking with him because that's what I do. I love people. I love connecting with people.
Classic me. Brightening people's days.
He's working. Leave him alone. He's not looking for chit chat. He wanted to know if you needed help finding something.
Oh, I'm sorry. If your answer is no, I have to help another person.
Yeah, that's kind of their job. I'm a sales associate here. Can I help you? No, but I do need a friend. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, no commission for me then.
Are you ready to cry?
Okay, yeah, where is this going?
And after a little bit of time, he made it evident that he was transgender, and we even got it.
I love that. Dan can't admit that he obviously knew this was not a dude. He has to be like, and then he explained to us that he doesn't actually have a penis. He just pretends he does. And I went, really? I never would have guessed. You're really pulling it off.
It's weird in its own right for Daniel to be like, and they looked regular. Like they looked like one of the regular
Yes.
ones.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
They fooled me.
They revealed themselves.
They fooled me and my kiddos. So this is one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Into a conversation about testosterone dosage.
Jesus, you're talking to an employee at a store about testosterone dosage?
The way you always do in a pottery barn or wherever the fuck he is.
Dan, what are you doing, man?
With joyful tears in his eyes,
2 for 2.
he shared with me that he thought it was the most incredible thing that I had such a relationship with my son that I.
But if any of these stories are real, Dan's a weirdo.
You think it's weird to go up to strangers and come on, cry, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
I'm going to bring you to tears.
If you're talking to strangers multiple times, they have tears in their eyes when they're talking to you. You're talking to broken people all day.
Yeah.
This is not a normal thing that humans do.
I don't think I've ever used that phrase in my life. For me to randomly scroll and find 2 separate videos where he's like, with tears in their eyes, they said to me, thank you.
Wow.
Daniel.
Okay. You can't see very well, but when my wife met you in Boston, definitely tears in her eyes.
Tears in her eyes?
Yeah. She's
I
like,
kinda
this is
felt
the blind Mike Geary.
I knew I brightened her day so much, but I didn't notice the tears, so I appreciate it. I'm glad I know that.
She felt weird asking for your autograph. But,
now when I tell people that I changed Jenny Jingle's life, I can add that detail. I do like that. Yeah.
Tears in her eyes.
How do you
so
do
supportive and so loving. It brought him so much joy because he didn't have that. Now you can tell where the conflicting feelings come from because I wish he could have that. I live in one of the safest states in the U.S., and I live in one of the largest LGBTQI communities per capita in the state
why
of
do
New
you need
York.
a
And
safe space art studio then?
Yeah, this is obviously before Trump because now he's scared for everyone. Everyone's going to die. But back in 2023, he's just like, yep, there's tons of LGBTQs and everyone's cool.
It wasn't before Trump the first time, but somehow in that 4 years, everyone was safe. But
Yep,
now
everything's safe now. Yep.
Yeah.
And he should feel safe. He should feel unconditional love. I got to witness his pure joy, but it was at the expense of understanding that he didn't have unconditional love from people who should love him that way. In 2023, I have friends all over this country.
That's a weird term, unconditional love. He throws that around a lot. He's talking about his kids, which I get, but he's like, this weirdo that I started talking to at the mall should have unconditional love. Actually, no one really deserves unconditional love.
Right. I guess from your parents you do, but not
Maybe.
everyone.
Yeah, but if you're a psychopath.
Not everyone gets that.
Yeah. Maybe you don't deserve it all the time.
Right. Well, but just the idea of like a lot of people have, strife with one or both of their parents. But if I went into a liquor store and a guy next to me was like, do you not have a close relationship with your father? I wouldn't be like, man, you nailed it, buddy. I'm gonna.
You want to start tearing up?
The waterworks are coming. you uncorked me.
I was just here for some whiskey, but now I feel like I need to change my life and turn things around. It's insane.
Country who are refugees in their own country.
Oh, let me back this up. This is crazy.
That he didn't have unconditional love from people who should love him that way. In 2023, I have friends all over this country who are refugees in their own country. They're fleeing their states out of fear.
Yeah, North Dakota. Stop it, you. I'm watching you, assholes.
Dirty bastards.
I don't know about you, but I honestly think that should be upsetting to everyone.
I have to say, the fact that people are... This is, and I'll get real for just 1 second. The fact that people are afraid, and I'm seeing this happening now again, this is social media, to some extent, the mainstream media scaring the shit out of people. This is what happened during COVID. People were literally afraid for their lives. They wouldn't leave their homes. They wore a mask while they were by themselves in their car.
He's one of the people doing that. Like,
yes.
He's frightening people. The guy who's
Right.
supposed to provide this safe space is terrifying people and being like,
yeah,
I don't know, it's pretty bad out there. Aren't you scared? Aren't you scared that everyone hates you? And regular people are just like, well, it's not a big deal, Dan. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't buy queer stomping boots. They're actually just my work boots. It's just when I go to work in. Yeah, I don't have any problem with you guys. You're fine.
Yeah. If you see that freak at Pottery Barn, you roll your eyes and go on with your day.
Yes. All right. Let's get into Coach Dan. This is a good version of Dan Alexander.
Yeah, this is quick, but
Wow, what a day. I just got to coach a young man, a young trans man, after coming out to his parents. And it went really well. And he's super happy. I live
are
for
you
moments
gonna
like
massacre him?
How the fuck does he only talk to trans people all day, every day? That's hard to do.
Well, the power comes from your legs. That's what you're going to want to. You really want to torque from your leg. A lot of people think it's the arms, but the base is what really matters.
What makes him the authority on a trans person coming out to their parents? This is like Aaron
How
Immel.
the fuck would he know?
This is like Aaron Immel giving legal advice. You're like, well, I don't know if I should be listening to you. You probably don't know that much.
Right. It's like maybe if you have something bottled deep down,
right,
you actually don't know how to come out to people.
Here's another quick one for us.
If someone were to ask you what your most controversial parenting opinion is, what would that be? I'll go first. My kids have a right to self-determination. They have a right to say in their own life. The only thing I care about is that they're safe, happy, and healthy. Everything else, that's up to them.
Hey, Dad, I'm going to do blow all night with my girlfriend. Is that cool? Yeah, man. As long as you're happy. Oh, no, I'm very happy. It's great.
What an edgelord he is.
Yeah, I know.
The tamest thing. And he's like, listen, I'm not afraid to say it. I love my children, and I want them to be happy. Whoa, Dad. Is this going to be allowed on TikTok?
I would say the most controversial part is the grooming. But maybe I'm off on that. Maybe the most controversial part is him wanting his kids to be happy.
I'm going to say something controversial. I'm opening an art studio to encourage strange children to show up.
Here's one that was posted in our Discord. A little bonus one for us.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't one of the reasons that we stayed in the Middle East so long after the War on Terror because we were trying to protect women's rights from religious extremists?
As producer Chris would say, what a maroon. Is that why he thought we were in the Middle East? To protect women's rights?
What is he saying that it was a good war?
Yeah, because we were protecting women's rights, Mike. That's why we went to Afghanistan. We were worried about those women not getting an education.
So he's pro the Iraq war or the Afghanistan war?
Dan, it's about poppy fields, it's about heroin trades, about the military industrial complex. I'll see myself out. We don't have to get into this right now, but what a fucking idiot.
I'm curious who he's owning in that. He's like, George Bush was actually great.
Yeah, right, yeah. Thank God we got over there in the Middle East. Fix these backward.
Now that
people.
guy, he had the country running right.
Yeah, what's he talking about? I got lost in that one. All right. We do have some voicemails coming up, but first,
Yay, super chats.
a lot of you jerks are going over to supertip.gg/WATP in order to slow our momentum down, and Nancram is one of them.
I'm affirming. Or at least my PP is. Especially when Blind Mike is in the house.
Is that true?
Ow, ow. Hell yeah.
Brando coming in.
I can't wait to take that no good Rabbi Portnoy to court to take everything he's worth. Boner Salad will be representing me, so good luck, fuckhead. Oh, Brando, you're incorrigible. You son of a gun.
After that dad admired my bracelet, I took him to the bathroom. I unzipped his pants and gave him a hell of an uplifting. And then we cried and embraced.
That'd be a reason to cry.
Yeah. When's he going to have his coming out story? I'm very curious.
I can't wait. Destriga coming in.
It's too hot out right now to capture chocolate boys in my art dungeon. Trannies don't do well in the heat and humidity either. That's why I haven't posted lately. Thanks for showcasing my unbelievable life stories that I made up. I'm a trans magnet. I love meeting other trans daddies with tears in their eyes.
Yes, you do. This would be, all right, so here's an idea for Dan's story arc.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to get more woke than he is, he should come out as gay, and then his partner should transition.
Oh, interesting.
Right, because right
Put your
now,
money where your mouth is.
right now he's dating a woman,
But we forget though, Dan is so hetero. He just can't control all the fucking testosterone he has.
He's just a big cisgendered hetero dude.
He loves to fuck pussy.
John coming in saying, I hope Dan hasn't posted because he blew some fingers off during the fourth.
Oh, I don't hope that at all.
I know, that would be terrible. Nancram is on both platforms over here. $28 Canadian says, when I was a girl, I used to wonder how Stevie Wonder's dashiki was so on point. Guess he had a good posse. I want Blind Mike Inc. to update his thumbnail. So much cuter live on the show. That means you, Lady K. Step up.
Oh, what thumbnail?
Well, the thumbnails that we've been using lately, it's the same images of us. It's Casey Day who makes those for us. And thank you, Casey Day, for doing that. You're all going to get redirected over to Casey Day's show in just a little bit. So please hang out for Unboxing Riley Martin.
Yes.
On Hack Ride Studios. But yeah, he's been using the same images of both of us. I'm actually not thrilled with the images he's using. So maybe I'll talk to him about it.
I don't blame him. I don't love any images of me. Just put a different guy on the screen.
There you go.
Or don't use me, whatever.
Dude, Casey's going to see this. He's doing a show live right now, so he's not watching. He's going to see this. He's like, motherfucker, I used to make you a cartoon. You complained about that. And now you're saying using real images isn't working either?
I've never been more clear about that.
He
I don't want
can't
my
win.
face to be anywhere.
He can't win with you. You're a good-looking guy, Mike. Stop it.
Thanks.
Let's hear some voicemails. People are checking out the show, and they want to talk to us.
I just looked up a picture of John Cerasani, and he looks exactly what I thought he would look like. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Thank you for that heads up. No, John Cerasani. It makes sense to me too, because especially growing up, listening to the radio, you had no idea what these people looked like, and you just, you formed these ideas in your mind's eye, and it was always the opposite. You'd see the person be like, "Oh, that's what they look." Oh shit, I'm way off. John Cerasani, and I've always seen him, but I can imagine just hearing his voice and his presence.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. That seems like the meathead I was listening to.
The only person I kind of nailed was Ron Bennington.
Yeah.
I just pictured him the way he looked. And Fez was the exact opposite. Fez looks nothing like he sounds. But
yeah, Fez I always pictured as kind of like a John Lovitz, because he kind of had that voice. Yeah.
I pictured him more twinkish, but
okay, interesting.
Yeah.
LOL Ivor just became a YouTube member. Thank you very much for that, LOL Ivor. Go to the membership tab, get some bonus shows. We just put out one recently. Here's another voicemail.
Please have Curtis Jones on the show. I don't know why, but I want to hear that dude react to how, I want to hear his thoughts on Aaron Imholt beating a cum-eating cuckold. All right. Love you. Love the show. Later, guys.
Yeah, I'm really proud of us. We had Curtis Jones on before he became a media darling and sensation. Last week, it had just come out, and my buddy Jay sent me over the YouTube video, and we played it on the show. And he's been going viral since then. He's everywhere. Now,
well, you did call that, right? Yeah, you said, yeah.
He's a personality, and I have to tell you, there's a possibility that I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows Curtis.
Ooh.
I was in conversations with people because he is a local boy, so maybe
he'll play. Is it gay? That could be fun.
Yes, let's get Curtis over here in the studio. We could talk about how we feel about lions and bears and roller coasters.
Yeah,
be great.
Hey, KFC here, calling for Who Are These Socials. So, a couple things I learned from the show. Sexual assault, okay. Stereotyping, disgusting. So, if you are a lookalike Asian, like Carl said, or a black, it's okay if you sexually assault a white person because racism is worse than sexual assault. Also, Blind Mike, I know you said you're a rather large guy. Let's be honest. I know you can't read the labels on nutrition. I think your girl is trying to kill you. She's overfeeding you. She's giving you all the bad stuff. She's got a double life insurance policy on you. I know you can't see what you're eating, but goddamn, I know you can taste it. So just giving you a heads up. Be careful.
That is how it works.
And have a great day. Don't call me back.
That's interesting right there.
It really is.
Do you really download midget porn?
Oh, he never hangs up on time. That guy.
Poor guy.
We always find out something embarrassing.
So revealing. He always says something so revealing.
Yeah, he always says something like, I get off the phone, I don't say anything embarrassing for a good 4 or 5 minutes, but this guy gets right into it. Is that possible that your girlfriend's trying to murder you and she has a life insurance policies on you?
I'll take the blame. I mean, it's certainly possible, but I will take the
blame. Bring her in the room. Let's ask her.
Yeah.
Let's get the skirt in here and chat. All right, Mike, that's all we have for this week's WATS. What a fun show we do.
Mm-hmm.
What a fun, insightful show we do. People love it, and I don't blame them one bit because it's great.
That's true.
You know what else is great? Is blindmike.net. That's a website that you go to, and there's all these links on there, and every link is better than the last.
Oh, it really is. We have them ordered that way. So if you go to blindmike.net, you can find wherever we do podcasts. You can find every goddamn link. And last night I was live with Kaylee from Once Over with Kaylee. You may know her as Lucy Tightbox. We talked about BitBoy crypto, and it's something I wanted to talk about for a while. I didn't know if the people that watch my usual shows would give a shit about it. And it turns out I was right. So we may not go down that road again, but I liked it. I think it's interesting. I think the crypto stuff turns people off, but I think if you didn't give it a chance, it is worth a chance. So go check that out.
What
Kaylee
a promotion!
Was very good on it. Well,
you are such a pro, Mike.
Kaylee was very good and put a lot of work in, so do it for her if nothing else. And we'll be live Sunday at 10 a.m. Craig will be back. That's very exciting for everyone. And Craig will also be back Saturday night with me. Where we're playing the Quincy drinking game, getting through the last few episodes that we have left of Quincy. So if you're a member on Patreon or YouTube, keep an eye out for that Saturday night at 8 p.m.
That is excellent. And I love that you've teamed up with Lucy Tightbox and have started a whole new show. A fourth
I don't know how regularly we'll do it. We haven't really discussed it, but I enjoy working with her. It was a nice time.
Also, whoarethese.com is where you want to go to find all things Who Are These Podcasts, Who Are These Broadcasters, Who Are These Broadcasters coming up on Tuesday at 2. It's going to be both Don Jameson and Craig Gass are going to be on there. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Check that out and subscribe to that wherever you listen to podcasts.
The real Don Jameson.
Yes.
Not this knockoff that you've
the real Don Jameson and the real Craig Gass will be on there telling probably some Gene Simmons stories.
Interesting.
If I'm not crazy. And of course, Who Are These Podcasts will be on again on Saturday with Trucker Andy. We have a lot of things to cover. Very excited about that. And we will be live September 5th. We're going to be at the Villa Roma Resort, Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel. We're performing in a theater with the great Anthony Cumia and Adam Bush. and all the gang will be there for a live Who Are These podcast. The only way to see it is to be there. So go to WATPlive.com to get your tickets for that. September 5th, 7:30 p.m. in Callicoon, New York in the Catskills.
Very exciting.
I know, isn't it? Let's get out of here.
Have the day you deserve.
Anyway, social media, I'll catch you later, man.
Who are these socials?
That's what this audience wants to hear. Like, whoa!
Who are these socials?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Folks, what you were about to see is real.
With Karl.
Okay, we got it.
And Blind Mike.
Who's going to follow that?
WATS.